And welcome into Lewistown here on CD Country 107.9. Jason Rockwell, Justin Nelson with you live here in Lewistown. It is senior night. It is raining just a little bit. Looking at the forecast, we should have rain for the first quarter, maybe two, and then after half it looks to clear up for a couple hours with the forecast, and then coming up in from Missouri looks to be another big front. So stay tuned as games and plays and everything else look to change here in the first half. Lewistown hosting right now, again, senior night. Lewistown comes in 4-3 on the year, 4-1 in the conference. They started off 0-3. They have won the last 4 weeks in a row. They beat South Fulton, Peoria Heights, Bushel Prairie City, and North Fulton. Not the most difficult of schedules, but nonetheless, they won the last 4 weeks in a row. Lewistown has to win either tonight or week 9 to get into the playoffs. For Farmington, they started off kind of rough. They won week 1 and 2 and 3. Abington Avon they beat in week 1. Peoria Heights they beat in week 2. They beat Rushville Industry in week 3. Then the game we had in Knoxville, Farmington didn't get off the bus. They got beat bad early, and the score was 36-20. But it was a lot worse than that when we were there. Farmington has won the last 3 weeks, so coming off big wins. They beat Havana 42-0. They beat Elmwood Brimfield, the game of the year, and we were there. And then they also beat Beardstown on the road last week. So Farmington traveling 2 weeks in a row now after having Elmwood Brimfield. Farmington 6-1 on the year, 4-1 in the conference. This is a crossover game for the black and blue division here. Lewistown coming out of the black division is in second right now at 4-1. Farmington leading the way at 4-1 in the blue division. So we're set tonight. We're going to have a good game. We were talking to some of the Lewistown coaches beforehand. They were expressing their opinions to us that they were going to look to pass. They were going to look to try and exploit the inexperienced Farmington secondary. Well, with this rain coming down, that might change plans here. So we might see a steady diet of Cruzan and Hardesty out of the backfield and maybe some Roman breaks. So stay tuned for that. We'll keep you posted on if we can get a coach's quick interview here before the game starts. We'll let you know if any of the play calling has changed. The coaches will be coming up and down by us in the next few minutes. Farmington, they're led by McKay Skaggs. Probably be an all-state running back, all-state linebacker, future D1.
All everything.
Yeah, future D1. He's the punter, too. Future D1 player for the Farmers. He is a senior. He has a ton to bring down at 6'3", 240. So Farmington's going to look to keep the ball on the ground. Again, Justin and I were at the Elmwood Brimfield game, and steady diet of running that night.
Absolutely. I tell you what, that was probably, from what we've seen this year, Farmington's most impressive game of the year. You mentioned we had them up in Knoxville, and they really did not get off the bus, and really they looked flat, 180-degree different from what they did against Elmwood Brimfield. But again, that was a home game for them against Elmwood Brimfield. So looking to see tonight how they play on the road against a very tough opponent, very hungry opponent in Lewistown, knowing that they have to win one of these last two, and if they happen to actually win these last two, it's actually seeding for them in the playoffs. So big game for both teams. Farmington jockeying for a 1 seed. Lewiston trying to get in the playoffs. Again, you're tuned in here to CD Country 107.9 tonight. I'm Jason Rockwell. He's Justin Nelson. You're into the pregame show right now, which is brought to you by Chuck Taylor, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services in Canton. For mutual funds, life and health insurance, call Chuck at 647-8544. We're going to take a 1-minute break here during the pregame show. We'll be back in 1 minute to give you some keys to the game and get set for kickoff.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, comprehensive care when it's needed most. By CD Country 107.9, your new home in the country. Rocket Tap, located in Lewistown. Check out our Facebook page for daily specials. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Dempster Insurance Agency, located on East Fort Street in Farmington. Spoon River Home Health, and by Quality Disposal and Quality Roll-Off. By the Lewistown Booster Club. Go Indians! By Modern Health Fitness Center, located on East Chestnut Street on the east side of Canton. By Spoon River Hearing Services, located inside the Graham Medical Building. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
Lewistown coming out of the black, Farmington coming out of the blue. The last few weeks we've seen black and blue is perfect for the style of football we've seen. A lot of injuries, a lot of kids slow to get up after plays. It's getting late in the year. We'll see how teams are adjusting. We've seen a lot of unusual names, non-traditional starters, and we've seen a lot of depth being brought into games tonight. Again, you're tuned into the pregame show brought to you by Chuck Taylor, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services in Canton. For mutual funds, life, and health insurance, call Chuck at 647-8544. As you can hear in the background, the PA system is directly above my head. You'll hear that throughout the night. We'll start with the visiting Farmers. Some keys to the game. Farmington, if the weather subdues and it becomes a drier field, Farmington's going to have to stop Colton Johnson, McCoy, and Poston in the passing game for the Lewistown Indians. Very inexperienced secondary. They've shown a lot of issues in the secondary, giving up the pass. Abington Avon was able to score 20. Peoria Heights was able to score 26. Most of that through the air early in the year. And Farmington hasn't came up against a team that has shown they will pass since week 2. So we'll see how Coach Martin has the Farmers, see how he has them ready to see if they're going to set up. They're going to drop an extra guy back to be safeties. We'll see what Coach Martin and the Farmers do. Farmington has to look to stop the big plays. That is how Knoxville beat them. Big plays early. Farmington's got to come out and withstand the early adrenaline rush. It's senior night. A lot of these seniors, there were 10 seniors for the Lewistown Indians, 8 of which are starters. They're going to play all the time tonight. You'll hear a lot of those names. So for the Lewistown Indians, they're going to look to, as we just referenced, Colton Johnson. They're going to look to get him going through the air. So we'll see how Coach Winkler and the Indians get Johnson going. His 2 favorite targets, McCoy and Poston, number 23 and 82, respectively. Last couple weeks when we've been down here, Hardesty is lined up in the slot, strong side, out next to McCoy, and he's been a very viable option for Colton Johnson. So 3 weapons out there, and then you've got the workhorse Fruzan in the backfield. Fruzan, 129 yards in a blowout last week. He didn't play the fourth quarter. So 129 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he had a 66-yard receiving touchdown. So 3 touchdowns on the week. He's the focal point of the offense.
Yeah, and 2 weeks ago he actually had 230 some yards. So, he's very capable of breaking some loose on the ground for them as well.
Well, again, you're tuned into the pregame show here on CD Country 107.9, brought to you by Chuck Taylor, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services in Canton. For mutual funds, life, and health insurance, call Chuck at 647-8544. Lewistown won the toss. They have deferred. Farmington will receive. Here are your officials for tonight's affair. The referee is Kim Freitag. The umpire is Mike Rodich. The linesman is Dave Hazley. The line judge is Muggsy McGinnis. I like that name. And the backs judge is Brett Brewington. Again, those are your officials and referees for tonight's affair. We want to thank Chuck Taylor for sponsoring the pregame show for us. For all your life insurance and financial services, mutual funds, and everything else you need from insurance perspective, call Chuck at 647-8544. Interesting, as the announcer just told us, quarterback back deep to receive for the Farmers here in the early going. That's Noah Welker, and also number 25, Cooper Elam. Cruzan set to kick off for the Indians, left-footed kicker. He does all of the kicking, the PAT and the punting for the Indians. Here we go, getting ready to kick off. Week 8, kick is low, line drive kick to the right side. Fielded by the Farmers, brought out. Yeah, he's going to not go anywhere. Good gang tackling there from the Farmers at about the 27-yard line. That was Elam that came up from deep to return it. So the Farmers will start with possession. Rain is picked up a little bit. The wind is, as Justin referenced in the pregame, the wind is at our face, but the rain is coming from behind us. Kind of an interesting mix. 1st and 10 from the 29. The Farmers take over after the kick, and they're going to put everybody on the line of scrimmage. No receivers. Double wing, double tight. That is Jepson in motion. Handoff goes to Skaggs. Skaggs up the middle, picks up about 6. One thing to notice here for both defenses, Justin, is how well they're going to come out in Chicago Bears-style ball hawk. I mean, ball control tonight, lack of fumbles there, that could be key.
Freddie Hardesty came in from the quarterback position there to make the tackle, so I'm sure you really want to see that to start with.
No. Farmington again, same position. Jepson to the right, that is Elam to the left. And Skaggs is about a yard and a half behind Welker. Flag coming in from the far line judge.
Here's the Lewistown player offside.
It's going to be a first down for Farmington. A freebie there. Not something Coach Winkler wants to see. Coach Winkler sitting way down here to our right. Coach Winkler is sitting about the 36-yard line. Opposite side of the ball. Ball now spotted at 42. Welker under center. Nothing in motion. He hands it off straight to, no, he fakes the handoff to Skaggs. Welker keeps it to himself around the right end, and he's going to have enough for a first down. We do not have an official out to mark the ball.
McCoy actually brought him down there at a gain of 11.
As Justin just told you, Welker with a great fake there to Skaggs. The Lewistown Indian defense bit on it. Welker kept it around the right end, ran for daylight, and he's finally brought down after a gain of 11. First down, across midfield. Now the ball is at the Lewistown 47.
You know, even though it's really kind of a strong miss, that field's getting slick. You saw him tiptoeing already.
It is.
Can't really plant.
We've got some discussion in the backfield now. The referee is talking to Welker, the quarterback, and we've got some confusion here. There's no flags on the field. We do have 10:50 left here in the first quarter. Clock is temporarily stopped. Indian sideline looks confused. Cheerleaders aren't liking it being wet at all. Not one of them has a hat on. Our referee was talking to quarterback Noah Welker. And the lines judge down here, who is the only one in like a clear rain poncho, threw a beanbag. Our referee again, Kim Freitag. The lines judge threw a beanbag as Welker was running. The beanbag landed at the 45 of the Farmers. I think he threw the beanbag instead of a flag. That's what happened. Well, we do not have a call. The ball is going all the way back to where it was spotted initially, and the referee just signaled first down. So they're going to replay first down. That play was blown dead for Lord only knows what reason. There was no flag. Nothing.
What happened there?
Farmington going to replay down. Bologna in motion. Bologna around the right side. Takes the fake handoff. They give it to Skaggs. Skaggs up the middle. He's going to pick up about 2.
Justin Johnson came up and made the stop for the Indians.
Good job there from Johnson to come up out of the secondary. Farmington's not going to put any receivers out. I like what the Lewistown Indians are doing. They're putting everybody deep. They got 10 guys in the box and a free safety deep. 2nd and 8. Ball's at the 44 now. They give it to Skaggs again. Skaggs up the middle. Going to pick up maybe 1. Falls forward.
Ethan Seabury is there for the Indians to make the initial hit.
That's the name we're going to call him out tonight. Seabury's right there over the center at the nose tackle position. Farmington quick to get back up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. 10 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Ball is at the 46-yard line. Big defensive stand here coming for the Indians if they can do it. And then give it to Jepson. Jepson around the left end. Jepson's got enough for a first down and more out across midfield, across the 40, brought down about the 39-yard line. That was number 82, Jacob Poston, in on the tackle. Good run there from Jepson. Jepson picks up about 14. They put a lot of guys in motion. They fake a lot of handoffs. It's tricky to find out for the Farmers who has the ball. Welker back under center right at the line. Trying to catch the Indians off guard. Welker gives it to Skaggs. Skaggs up the middle. Picks up maybe 1.
You know, this is a change of pace from what we've seen typical Farmington, this no-huddle offense.
Well, they've struggled to get on the road to get out and get going, so I like what Coach Martin has done here and getting the troops right back to the line, eliminate any idea of starting slow. Get right back up, keep going.
Now they come out with 4 wides.
This is an old Canton formation for Casey Martin. 2 receivers split each side of the quarterback. Skaggs, lone tailback, Welker under center. Skaggs moves up about a yard behind him. Rainin, they give it to Skaggs. They fake it to Skaggs. Welker keeps it around the left end, flag in the backfield. Welker going to have enough for a first down and more.
Going to come back. There was a hole. The left tackle there tried to almost tackle the defensive end for the Lewistown.
Yes, he did. Left tackle for the
number 71, I believe.
71, Hank Skaggs, senior offensive defensive lineman, stands in at 6'4", 250. Going to be called for holding. That's going to negate a 13-yard run there by Welker. We saw Farmington do that to Elmwood Brimfield. Spread it out and keep it with Welker up the middle. Welker more of a linebacker than a quarterback. There's actually a flag on the field this time. They didn't just call it a total redo. I've never seen that. Rain continues to pour. Not a heavy rain. Pour is probably the wrong word. It's annoying rain.
Heaviness.
Yeah, 2nd and 16 now. Ball's all the way back to the 46 of the Indians. Farmington puts everybody back in the locks. Yeah. Jepson in front of us, Bologna across from us, and Welker. They fake it to Skaggs, and they give it to Bologna. Bologna around the right end. He has dropped it in the backfield.
He came up with a nice play for the Indians in the backfield.
That was Bologna with his first carry. Going to give him a loss of 5. As Justin just told you, great job from Hardesty to come up there from the left corner and make the tackle in the open field, in the backfield. 3rd and 20 now, field position game. Lewistown Indian defense looks confused, as do the Farmers offense. They can't find the ball. Now they're getting to the line of scrimmage. Welker under center. Elam to the right, Jepson to the left. Skaggs about a yard behind Welker. That's Bologna in motion. They run a reverse. No, they fake it. Welker fakes it there. Everybody rolls out the pass. He's not going to go anywhere, and he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Coverage sack there. That's number 64 for the Indians. Austin Weaver. Welker with a loss of 2. Hudspeth and Weaver in. Weaver the first one there. Hudspeth came in to clean it up. McCoy drops it back. McCoy standing now on his 10-yard line for the Indians. Also going back with him is Hardesty. Hardesty the up man. Skaggs deep to punt. Ball's at the 50. 7:46 left to go here in the first quarter. No score. Skaggs, nice, high, spiraling kick. Drops down about the 28, 29-yard line where the Lewistown Indians will take over possession. Good defensive stand there from the Indians after a holding penalty against the Farmers. Killed that drive. First down and 10 now for the Lewistown Indians. Here, Coach Winkler, you got to be happy with that drive.
As well as Casey Martin there with the punt team. As we saw a couple weeks ago at Elmwood Brimfield, they had some struggles with getting the snap back to the punter.
Yeah, they had some major struggles, and they about blew the game.
Yeah, with this weather, that was a nice snap.
Lewistown looking to spread it out already. McCoy to the top side of the formation by himself. Johnson in the short shotgun. He puts the man in motion. That's number 9, Stephen Parrish. Parrish, man in motion. Johnson keeps it himself up the middle, gains about 1.
I think that was the field that made the tackle on that. Turk might have just lost his footing, and he went to plant, and his feet went out from underneath him.
They're going to give Johnson 2.
They gave Alex Jakes the credit for the tackle on that play.
7 minutes left to go here in the first quarter on City Country 107.9. Week 8 Prairie Land Conference action here in Lewistown. This could be a 7-0, 14-7. It could be a low-scoring game. Got McCoy down here in front of us. Posting to the top. Got a man in motion. They fake the handoff to the man in motion. Johnson rolls to his left now. Johnson finds an open man. That's Hardesty. As he's rolling to his right, passes to his left. Hardesty able to pick up maybe 2 across the middle. Johnson rolling out to his left, threw back to his right, found an open Hardesty. Hardesty picked up 2.
It was almost like a Tim Tebow jump pass. It
looked like a busted play. We had Frakes come in motion right at us. They faked it to Frakes, and they went to roll out right. No one there. He rolled back out to his left and found Hardesty cutting back across.
Not sure if this outside receiver was able to get off the ball. It might have slipped. It looked like that's who he intended to throw to.
Posting down here near side. Johnson out of the shotgun, takes a snap, takes the handoff, gives it to Cruzan. Cruzan up the middle, not going to go anywhere, going to lose a couple. Cruzan tried to get around the right end, not able to go anywhere. Good job there by number 55 for the Farmers. That's Joey Boggs and Mr. Justice in on the tackle as well. And we're going 4th and 6 for the Indians, not the 3-and-out they wanted to start with. Look confused on offense there.
Yeah, a little bit. And, we had discussed in pregame about them coming out throwing. They threw 1 on 3 plays. And it was just kind of a short screen.
It was a busted play. Welker and Bologna back. Kick right at Welker. Standing on his 40, calls for a fair catch. Makes a fair catch cleanly. Comes up to about the 42 where it's caught. Farmington going to take over possession now after a 3-and-out by the Lewistown Indians. 5:29 left to go here in the first quarter. Quick action. The rain's causing some havoc. I don't think either team was fully prepared for a lot of rain, and we've had rain now for about 40 straight minutes. It is senior night here. It is week 8. Farmington already clinched a playoff spot. They're 6-1, jockeying for a 1 seed. Lewistown comes in at 4-3. They're playing to get in. They've got to win one of the last 2 weeks and hope.
You mentioned the one referee with the poncho. The The umpire, I guess, was from there, the towel that's down to his ankles.
Yeah.
Almost like a beach towel hanging from his pants.
Farmington in the wishbone. Skaggs the lead blocker. Give it to Jepson around the right side. Ball is down. No, they're going to call him down. The referee comes in, calls him down. Steven, no, they're going to give him the turnover.
He was blowing the whistle check as the Lewistown player was on the ground to recover it.
That's number 22, Bologna. Bologna fumbles, recovered by number 9, Stephen Parrish. There's the turnover number 1 for the night.
That gives Lewistown excellent field position.
Yes, it does. They're going to take over across midfield at the Farmington Farmers 45. The break Coach Winkler needed. 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Johnson in the shotgun. Hands at his waist. He catches the snap, rolls out to his left, tosses it to Cruzan. Cruzan going nowhere quickly.
McKay Skaggs came through the line there and really gave him nowhere to go.
Interesting start here for Cruzan. Off 129 yards last week, 272 weeks ago. He's at -4 tonight.
Might be a little focus on him.
Yeah, there could be. Farmington looks to spread the Indians look to spread the field out to open up the running game. That's how they've done it the last couple weeks to set Cruzan free.
Still got to do something to get Skaggs out.
Poston to the right, or Poston to the left, McCoy to the right. Hard to see in the slot. Johnson looked back. He was coming to Poston here on the left side. There is a flag, though. Delay a game. No. Illegal substitution.
Yes. On Farmington.
Thought he was going to his hips. He was not. That's a illegal substitution. There's still 12 guys on the field for Farmington. Now the young man goes off the sideline across the field from us. That's a big mark-off. That's going to be an automatic first down now with the mark-off. That's 15 yards.
No, I think it was 10. He started at the 42, I believe.
Yeah, now they're at the 32. 1st and 10. Johnson in the shotgun. Doubled over at the waist, run the same play. Poston completed to the outside. Poston goes to break and slips. Johnson to Poston is completed. Picked up about 9. Ball's going to be at the 23-24 area. First completion of the night.
I think they actually moved it back a little bit because when he slipped, the ball was further back than his feet.
Giving 8 on the completion. Ball's at the 25 now. McCoy to the right, hard to see the slot. Poston to the left in the wideout position. Johnson in the shotgun. He's got Cruzan to the right, and they pass it out to wide receiver screen to McCoy. McCoy not able to get to the marker. He's going to be short.
Giving forward progress. He looks like he's about a yard short, half yard to a yard short.
Give McCoy 2. No.
I guess they didn't give him.
No, they didn't give him anything. The official marker over there was confusing. They're going to bring up 3rd and 2 now from the 25. They've got to get to the 22.5, 23-yard line. Do the Indians for a first down. 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Rain is looking to let up a little bit. It's becoming just an annoying miss now. Johnson in the shotgun, calls for the snap, gets the snap, drops back 2 steps, looks to his left side, got a man open, he overthrows Poston.
Oh, the rocket.
Yeah, he just needed to lob that one into Poston. He had him open. Poston ran about an 8-yard comeback, sat down in coverage. He was wide open, and
timing routed. Timing just wasn't there.
No, it wasn't. Johnson threw it about 4 feet over his head. Poston standing in at 5'10", not a big receiver as it is.
Wonder if that had anything to do with the rain.
It may have. Rain doesn't typically cause you to overthrow the ball, though.
Yeah, it's slip out of your hand.
Yeah. It may have failed.
A rocket.
Yeah, that was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
Sounded like the building was coming down.
Lewistown in the same formation. Poston strong side down here in front of us. McCoy to the top. Hard to see in the slot. Johnson out of the shotgun. Rolls to his left. Got a man open. Completed pass at Stephen Parrish. Parrish enough to the first down. Break the tackle by number 25 there for the Farmers. That's Cooper Elam. Parrish broke that tackle. Was able to get enough for the first down. Going to pick up 8. Actually giving 7 to Parrish. That's enough for an Indian first down. Parrish coming out of the slot back position there. Good completion there. 1st and 10 now from the 16 for the Indians. Parrish again in the halfback position. Johnson out of the shotgun. Johnson takes the snap, turns and hands it off to Cruzan. Cruzan hard around the left end. Nowhere to go there. Tackled by Cooper Elam, amongst others, for the Farmers. Cruzan lost again. Cruzan, 3 rushes, -5 yards. Not the start the Indians wanted for that young man. You can hear Coach Martin across the field yell, "Watch the pass." I could hear that plain as day from here. I'm 80 yards away from it. Watch the pass. Thanks, Coach. 2:14 to go here in the first quarter. Lewistown 0, Farmington 0. Johnson in the shotgun where he's been all game. No play here. Flag across the field coming in.
Looks like there's going to be motion again.
We don't know. We will see. That's against the Farmers.
Lined up offside.
Neutral zone infraction on the defense. It's going to be 5 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 6 now. Ball will be at the 11. It's a big penalty against the Farmers. Makes this a much more manageable 2nd down. You're obviously in 4-down territory. It's tough to kick in the rain. Looking out at the field now, looking at the lights, rain has almost quit completely. That could benefit the Lewistown Indians. If Colton Johnson can get a dry ball, it could be a long night for the Farmers. Same formation again. Johnson in the shotgun, about 3 yards deep, takes the snap, rolls out to his right. He's got Cruzan open in the flat. Decides not to find Cruzan, flips it out to the right side. Got an open man, that's a first down and more. Going to be down about the goal line. That was McCoy with the completion. No, I'm sorry, that was Hardesty.
Tackled by number 9, Alex Higgs.
Give Hardesty
far corner. It's hard to read.
Give Hardesty 11 on that completion. Going to bring up now 1st and goal from the 1. That was a nice touch pass there from Johnson. He threw it up over McKay Skaggs and found an open Hardesty, and Hardesty was able to work his way forward all the way down to the 1, where he's brought down by number 14 for the Farmington Farmers. That is Kyle Harmon. Look for Cruzan right up the middle here. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes it, gives it to none other than Cruzan. Cruzan walks in the end zone. Touchdown, Lewistown Indians. There's Cruzan with his first positive yardage of the game. Cruzan has 4 rushes, -5 yards, and a touchdown. That's weird. First scoring drive of the game comes with 1:12 left in the first quarter by the Lewistown Indians. Turnover from the Farmingtons led to an Indian touchdown. Cooper Elam fumbled at the 42-yard line, recovered by Stephen Parrish, and that leads 6 minutes later to a 1-yard touchdown run from the Indians by Mr. Cruzan. 6-0 our score. Kick coming now. Cruzan. Back. Snap is good. Hold is down. Kick is up. Kick is... I don't know what that call was. One official kind of threw his hands up, and the other one ran for cover. Extra point is good. Back in 30 seconds on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By State Farm Insurance, your local agents Chuck Taylor, Tom Conklin, Brian Yonts, and D. Clark. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By AM 1560 WBYS and simulcast at 93.7 FM. By Truman Residential Cleaning, Commercial Cleaning. Everything we touch turns to clean. By Ipava State Bank, with locations in Astoria, Ipava, Lewistown, and Canton. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
Hey, welcome back to CD Country 107.9, Week 8 Prairie Land Conference matchup between the Lewistown Indians here on senior night. We are in Lewistown. They are taking on the Farmington Farmers. Jason Rockhold, Justin Nelson. 42-yard scoring drive there for the Lewistown Indians, capped off with a 1-yard touchdown run by Cruzan. Cooper Elam had the ball for the Farmington Farmers. He fumbled it at the 42. It was recovered by number 9, Stephen Parrish. 6 minutes later, Lewistown with a 1-yard touchdown run. They now have the lead 7-0 with 1:12 left to go here on their senior night.
As we predicted, Lewistown covered most of that yardage through the air. The run game right now is non-existent.
No, it's not. I mean, Cruzan, your leading rusher with negative 5 yards and a touchdown. Not a good thing. Kickoff low down the right side. Picked up by the Farmers. He's out across midfield, out to the 40, to the 41, where he's brought down by that number 21.
21, I believe.
That's Blaine Myers.
Took a big shot, but I didn't see who the...
That's Bologna on the return. Bologna on the return, brought down by number 21, Blaine Myers. Backup running back, defensive back here for the Indians. Farmington going to take over possession now. 1st and 10 from the 40. 1:06 left to go here in the first quarter. Farmington going to put everybody on the line of scrimmage. In their traditional set, they've ran most of the year. Double tight, double wing. That's McKay Skaggs, about 1.5 yards behind Welker. Welker up under the center. He puts a man in motion, hands it to Skaggs. Skaggs up the middle. He's going to trip and fall as he gains about 1.5 yards, pounds the ground when he's getting up.
Yeah, I think that was a turf monster that grabbed him.
Most of these kids probably wearing the same spikes they've been in all year. They've practiced in them. They've walked across pavement. Spikes are getting a little shorter now, so...
Yeah, left field. That's not a good combination.
2nd 8 from for the Farmers from the 42. Now we got a flag coming in from the line judge. And he's calling it on the Farmers. Coach Winkler saying move them back. 5-yard penalty against the Farmers. I think that's a uniform infraction. I think that was a foul.
Called it that, or he pointed to his shirt. I don't think I've ever seen that called.
That's a 5-yard uniform violation mark-off. I want to say Skaggs came to the line of scrimmage. That's who they were pointing at. Didn't have his mouthpiece in. That is a penalty.
I could say he immediately reached to tuck in his shirt, though. Wow.
2nd and 13 now. 27 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. It's been an odd first quarter. We've had a fumble. We've had a uniform violation. We've had a beanbag thrown for a flag, and they just read it down for no reason. So Lewistown leads 7-0. Welker with the handoff, gives it to Jepson. Jepson around the left side, breaks a couple tackles, gets out almost to midfield. Picks up about 9 back. That's going to wrap up the first quarter, though. Lewistown 7. Farmington yet to score. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 when we come back for second quarter action. Back in 1 minute on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, comprehensive care when it's needed most. By CD Country 107.9, your new home in the country. Rocket Tap, located in Lewistown. Check out our Facebook page for daily specials. The Kleberg-Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Dempster Insurance Agency, located on East Fort Street in Farmington. Spoon River Home Health, and by Quality Disposal and Quality Roll-Off. By the Lewistown Booster Club. Go Indians! By Modern Health Fitness Center, located on East Chestnut Street on the east side of Canton. By Spoon River Hearing Services, located inside the Graham Medical Building. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
And we're getting ready to kick off the second quarter here. Week 8 Prairie Land Conference football action. Farmington at Lewistown tonight. Jason Rockwell, Justin Nelson for you here on senior night in Lewistown. Welker under center gives the handoff to Elam. Elam or Jepson? That's Elam. No, it's Bologna. Bologna was around the right side, able to pick up about 3. Remember, got 4th down.
Seabury and Weaver were there from the Indians.
Remember, got 4th down and 4. Quick note for you here. Mark Bixler from M. Bixler Video Productions is filming this game. You can check that out. Check Mark out. Give him a call. If you want copies of the game. Farmington going to punt here. 4th and 2. Right at midfield. Ball's at the 48. Skaggs deep. Good snap. Skaggs with the kick. Gets kickoff. Nice, high, spiraling kick. Lewistown receive. Deep men are going to let it roll. Good kick there from Skaggs. 42 yards on the kick. Ball is brought down just shy of the 20, where Lewistown Indians will take over. Good chess match going here between Coach Winkler and Coach Martin. Again, Farmington 6-1 on the year. Their only loss to Knoxville back in Week 4. Justin and I were there for that game. Farmington was really flat. Reminds me a lot of how they started this game. Lewistown going to take over on possession, coming right at us. McCoy and Hardesty right in front of us, posting to the top of the formation by himself. Hardesty in motion. Takes the handoff to Hardesty, gets McCoy out in the flat. McCoy with the completion. We'll see where they spot it.
McCoy is complete.
Going to pick up 1.
14. Harmon.
Harmon with the, I don't want to call that a tackle. More of a rugby skirmish on the sideline. McCoy 2 completions, or 2 catches now for 1 yard. 11:02 left to go here in the half. Stay tuned at halftime for our halftime show, which will be brought to you by CJ's Hair and Nail Salon in the Loveland Center. But have been serving the community for over 30 years. Call 647-4711 to make your appointment today. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes the handoff to Cruzan. Rolls out to his left, looks for an open Poston, and again overthrows him. There's the flag in the backfield. Looks to be against the Indians. After Coach Martin here, do you accept this or decline it? Do you make it 2nd and 19?
I believe you have to for field position purposes here with it being wet.
Yeah, it's going to put them all the way back about the 10. Ball currently sits on the 21.
Take a chance with a stop, make them punt from here.
I just sent our crew over on our sister station on WBYS, Vicki, Leon, and Bob, a score for this game. Vicki said, thanks. They haven't started yet. Ain't that Norton tonight?
Is that Norton or Morton?
That's Morton with an M. I about said Metamore, and I tried to fix it on the fly. Thanks for busting me. Holding was the call against the Indians. Ball's going to be spotted at the 11-yard line now. 2nd and 19 for the Indians. Going to force them to pass. 2 receivers split each side of Johnson. Johnson in the 3-yard shotgun, as Justin likes to call it, the sawed-off version. Johnson takes a snap, letter high. Rolls out to his left. Looking for somebody. Rolls back out to his right. No one open. Just throws it to nobody.
Wow.
Throws it out in the flat. He had Hardesty open, and the line judge over here did not see Hardesty get tackled 4 feet in front of him. There's no call there. Coach Winkler was told to go back to the sideline. I don't know how that wasn't a penalty.
Wow. After all the penalties just thrown already tonight, they did not. Kind of ate the flag on that one.
Johnson took the snap, rolled out to his left, didn't see anybody open, turned around and came back across the field against the grain to his right. Had an open Hardesty. Hardesty got tackled by, that's Kyle Harmon. There was no call. Now we're going to have 3rd and 19 from the 11 for the Farmers. Got to get all the way out to the 30.
For the Indians.
Or for the Indians, I'm sorry. Same formation. 2 left, 2 right for the receivers. Johnson in the shotgun, a little deeper this time. He's got Cruzan back there with him. Takes a snap, takes a handoff to no one. He's looking for McCoy down the right sideline. He's got McCoy single coverage on Bologna. He was out of bounds. He came down with an incompletion, though. When he came down, he was out of bounds. Excuse me. That's going to bring 4th down now for the Indians.
But slightly with a ball 40-yard pass in here. That's not bad arm for Mr. Johnson there.
No, it wasn't. That's going to force Lewistown to punt now. Ball is at the 11.
Ball actually bounced on the track.
60-yard pass with bounce.
Couldn't figure out who was going to pick it up.
Bologna back deep by himself. Nursing strategy.
Made the referee earn his keep tonight. Both players running back to the huddle. Left him to go after it.
Bologna back deep. He stands at his own 45. Good snap. Kick is off. Good kick. High spiraling kick. Bologna backpedals. The ball's going to bounce. That ball checked up like a pitching wedge would. Going to be down there by Poston at the 42, where the Farmers will take over great field position for Coach Martin and the Farmington Farmers. Rain has fully quit. Now it's just chilly and damp. 7-0 Lewistown with the lead. 10:35 left to go here in the first half. Welker gets the troops into the huddle. The line judge, again, looks like he has a white long skirt on. That's a towel all the way down to his mid-shins. Drives the ball off, backs up about 5 yards right behind the linebackers. That's 22 right in front of us. That's Bologna. Jepson to the right. Bologna in motion. They pitch it to Bologna around the right end. Bologna with open field. He's down the right sideline. Bologna's going to go all the way. No, he's brought down. Good open field tackle there. The 11-yard line by the Lewistown Indians. Was that Martin?
No, number 25.
Trenton Chastain. Sophomore defensive back in with the tackle. Good run, 85. 25, 85. They're only 6 feet apart. That's Wesley Hobbs. Ball is at the 10. Bologna in motion again. Same play. Bologna around the right end. Got daylight. Bologna is going to get to about the 4 before he's wrestled out of bounds. Ball is spotted right at the chains.
Bologna on the carry, off out bounds, number 85, Wesley Hobbs.
Wesley Hobbs again on the tackle. Again, too far downfield.
You got a safety making all your tackles. It's going to be a long night.
Bologna now with 2 carries, 38 yards on the last 2. Second and a foot from the 6. They fake the handoff to Bologna, who's in motion this time, and they give it to Skaggs. Skaggs up the gut, gets all the way down to the goal line. That's going to be a first down for the Farmers. Skaggs picks up 5.
Tackle by number 32, Brian Cruzan.
Running back, bringing running back down on that play. It was Cruzan made the stop for the Indians.
That's a battle Cruzan's not going to win very often. Gives up about 60 pounds to Skaggs.
And 6 inches.
Bologna in motion. They fake the handoff to Bologna, give it to Skaggs. Skaggs up the middle, touchdown. Farmers, 1-yard touchdown run. McKay Skaggs right up the gut. Puts Farmington on the board with 9:56 left to go here in the first half. Good low-scoring game so far. Coach Martin, he's going for 2. Lewistown had to punt. They punted short field. Farmington took over from the 43. 6 plays later, they are in the end zone with a 1-yard touchdown run from McKay Skaggs. Welker under center now. Farmington going for 2. Puts Jepson in motion away from him. Gives it to Jepson around the left side. Jepson, did he get in? No, Jepson fumbled at the 1. He did not get in. It is said he did not break the plane before he fumbled. He is not happy. 2-point conversion, no good. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back here on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By State Farm Insurance, your local agents Chuck Taylor, Tom Conklin, Brian Yonts, and D. Clark. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By AM 1560 WBYS and simulcast at 93.7 FM. By Truman Residential Cleaning, Commercial Cleaning, everything we touch turns to clean. By Ipava State Bank, with locations in Astoria, Ipava, Lewistown, and Canton. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
Welcome back to CD Country 107.9. Jason Rockwell, Justin Nelson, M. Bixler Video Productions along with us as well. Mark's up above us, though. Mark's out in the elements. He was in the rain the first quarter and a half. He's probably liking that the rain has quit. Lewistown here, Week 8, senior night. Lewistown leads 7-6. A lot of football left. 9:56 left to go here in the first half. Farmington just capped off a 43-yard drive with a 1-yard touchdown run from their horse, McKay Skaggs, up the gut. 2-point conversions failed. Jepson fumbled at the goal line. They said he did not cross the plane before he fumbled. The ball went completely out of bounds. Thus bringing us our score to 7-6 with the Indians in the lead. Farmington going to kick off now.
You know, that's something we haven't discussed, but Farmington's lack of a kicking game could come back to haunt them.
Neither team really has a kicking game. Cruzan's got a leg, but he's inconsistent. Low bouncing kick, fielded at the 40. That's Hardesty. Hardesty tackled by, guess who, number 25, Cooper Elam with authority. Still a field position game here, though. Lewistown taking over at the 40-yard line. I mean, that kick only went 25 yards.
Kind of like an overpowered onside kick.
That's all it really was. I mean, just trying to scoot the ball down into the deep end and give your coverage team a chance to get down there, but Hardesty was able to move it up 5-6 yards on the return as he picked it up about the 39, was able to, or the 34, able to get out to the 40, where Lewistown takes over. Lewistown coming into their usual formation. They have McCoy split out short side right in front of us. Hardesty in the slot right next to him. Posting the top of the formation. Bad snap there from Johnson. Johnson hands it off to Cruzan. Flag in from the back judge, or excuse me, from the referee. Botch snap. They gave it to Cruzan. Cruzan gets hit hard by Bologna. And number 52 for the Farmers, Luke Sanford.
Not sure if that was actually a handoff or if Cruzan just actually caught the snap.
I think Johnson caught the snap cleanly. Penalty is going to be holding against the Farmers. So replay first down. Or holding against the Indians, I'm sorry.
Farmers are in that purple and white.
By the end of the game, I'll have this right. 1st and 20 from the 30 for the Lewistown Indians. 9:47 left to go here in the first half. Couple substitutions coming in for the Indians. That's number 70 coming in off the sideline, Seabury. Number 64, Austin Weaver, exiting. Hopefully Weaver's not hurt. He's slow to the sideline. Taking his helmet off, heading towards the water tree. McCoy and Poston split out wide. Hardesty in the slot. I formation behind Johnson, who's in the shotgun. Johnson takes the handoff through Cruzan. He looked for an open man. His open man slipped and fell. That was Hardesty. He ended up completing the pass to Hardesty. No, the referee calls it incomplete. Hardesty caught it, but he was out of bounds. This referee down here in front of us in the raincoat is very slow to get to the play and make calls.
Yeah. Kind of confusing us up here in the box.
I think he's confused in general. Here comes number 9, Parrish into the play now. Frakes exits for the Indians. Second and a lot here. 2nd and 20 from the 30. Lewistown 7, Farmington 6. 9:38 left to go here in the first half of play on senior night, week 8. Prairie Land Conference matchup between the Indians and the Farmers. 2 travel weeks in a row for the Farmers. They won in Beardstown last week. Lewistown was on the road as well, and they beat North Fulton. Johnson in the shotgun. Low snap, picks it up about his shins, fakes the screen to his right, rolls out to his left, and he goes down hard. Big sack there for the Farmers. That was Welker, quarterback on quarterback. That's about a 10-yard loss. Ball's all the way back. Let's see where they officially spot it. Looks to be at the 20-yard line.
Number 20.
3rd and 30 from the 20. Skaggs in on the sack as well. Quarterback-linebacker combination coming up from the defensive side.
I really think they gave Skaggs credit, but that was Alec Higgs who was actually there with Welker on that stop.
Welker was the first one there.
Yeah.
3rd and 30 here. If you're Coach Winkler, do you just run a draw or something here to gain some positive yards and not punt from your end zone again? Lewistown spreads it out. Johnson drops back to pass. There's the screen with nowhere fast. Oh, no, Cruzan breaks a couple tackles, able to pick up 6 or 7. Trying to gain some of that 30 back. Going to bring up 4th down at about 25.
Skaggs did a very good job there on defense of breaking down, not falling for the...
I was watching the receivers downfield. McCoy, as he was running down the sideline in front of it, his chin strap came down. He was buckling his chin strap as he was running down the right sideline. He didn't have a chance to be in that play. He was open. Bologna, deep back, rain has started to fall again, an annoying miss. Kick end over end right down the middle of the field. That about hit McCoy in the back, and the ball stops dead again, checks up like a pitching wedge from the 45-yard line for the Farmers, where they will take over possession. 1st and 10, 8:13 left to go here in the first half. Quick pace game in the first quarter. Pace has slowed down tremendously here in the second. Farmington when they had possession in the first quarter, got right back up on the ball and was ready to go, trying to keep the Lewistown defense on their toes. Pace has changed here. Penalties have aided some of that slowness. Good field position again here for the Farmers. They take over from their own 45. Jepson and Bologna in the wing position. Skaggs right up behind Welker. Welker turns, hands it off to Skaggs. Kind of a belly play out to the left side. Skaggs rumbles forward, picks up about 8, crosses midfield to about the 47. Young man is tough to bring down.
Justin Johnson there for the Indians on the stop, as well as several others.
Number 8, Justin Johnson. Number 68, Nathan Duchesne.
First time we've heard Duchesne's name called tonight. He's a young man on the defensive front that's going to have to get more involved for the Indians. Same formation for the Farmers. Jepson and Bologna. Bologna in motion. They fake it to Bologna, give it to Skaggs. Skaggs just dump trucks. Who was it, 88, 82, 68? Nathan Duchesne, who we just referenced, he just got dump trucked 7 yards downfield. Skaggs ran over him like he wasn't even there. Give Skaggs 7 more on the carry. He just compiles yards. 1st and 10 for the Farmers from the Lewistown 40. Welker under center, puts Bologna in motion. They fake it to Bologna again, give it to Skaggs. Skaggs rumbles forward again, picks up another 7. Ran right through Duchesne again. Duchesne's getting manhandled the last 2 plays after making a tackle 3 plays ago.
We mentioned this in pregame about how Farmington was slow to get off the bus in Knoxville. That first quarter kind of was reminiscent of that. Now they've got it going. They're plowing right down the field.
Yes, they are. I see what you did there. Good Farmer reference. 2nd and 3 from the 33. 7 minutes left to go here in the first half. Farmington trails 7-6, but they are marching this possession. Now Jepson in motion back at it. They fake it to everybody. Welker rolls out to his right side, keeps it himself. Good tackle in the backfield there. That's number 64, Austin Weaver, able to run Welker down before he could get upfield. Loss of 2.
Welker on the carry.
Going to bring up 3rd and 6 now. 3rd and 6 from about the 35-yard line where the ball sits. Got to get to the 29 for a first down. Farmington with the short field here. Probably go for it if they don't get it here. 6.5 left to go in the first half. 7-6, Lewistown with an early lead. Wishbone formation now. Skaggs up short. Bologna and Jepson right behind him. They give it to no one. They fake it to Skaggs. Welker rolls out to his left. Underthrows his man who he had open. Bologna in the flat. Not a good pass there by Welker. Looked confused.
Welker's pass is fitted for Bologna.
Welker's pass well incomplete to Bologna there. Threw it about 6 yards short of him. Bologna made the faux attempt at a dive there. No, Casey Martin, the head coach for the Farmers, has elected to punt. And Skaggs back. Skaggs standing. Now he's moving up, standing right at midfield. 2 guys back deep, McCoy and Hardesty. McCoy on the goal line, Hardesty about the 4. Hardesty keeps backing up. Now they're both on the goal line. 1 on each hash. Welker calls the signals here. Oh, it's an up. This is a fake. Welker to the right. He's going to keep it. He's not going to get it. Not a good fake there from the Farmers. That was telegraphed. Welker called the play, threw both hands down in front of him, 4 yards back in the shotgun, and just kept it around the right side. Stopped short by the Indians defense. Turnover on downs.
In there on the stop. Austin Weaver.
Ethan Rice and Weaver in on the stop, as Justin just told you. Turnover on downs. I don't like that call from Coach Martin.
Well, they already have the ball in positive territory, and a punt is probably going to go in the end zone. So really, they sacrifice 10 yards.
Yeah, but you got a chance, though, to kick one at angle one. You got a chance to pin a struggling offense down in their own end zone.
But we've both seen the struggles they had getting punts now. So.
Yep, that's true. Johnson in the shotgun, hands it off to Cruzan. Cruzan goes nowhere. Cruzan is just not able to get going.
Jepson, their Farmers stopping the backfield.
Jepson just labeled Cruzan as he took him down. That was WWF style there. Right in front of Coach Winkler and then Lewistown Indian sideline. Ball's on the near hash right in front of us. 5:43 left to go here in the first half. Clock continues to run. Johnson gets back out to the huddle. Giving the Indians the play. The Indians coming up to the line of scrimmage. He's got McCoy and Hardesty. McCoy split out short side here. Hardesty in the slot. Post into the top of the formation. Frakes next to him. Cruzan in the backfield. Johnson in the shotgun. Snap at his way. Slow snap. Fakes a handoff. Bubble screen out the left side. Oh, and he had a man open and he dropped it. That was Parrish to the left. Parrish had it. That was Parrish, not Frakes, in the slot over there. Parrish had daylight. That's a completion that Johnson would like to have. And we're up 3rd and 10 now for the Indians from the 34. 5:17 left to go here in the first half. Lewistown clinging to a 1-point lead. Their defense has held so far. They've forced 2 turnovers now. Have the Indians. 1 fumble, 1 turnover on downs. Trips to the top of the formation. That's the far side. McCoy down here by himself. Look for McCoy and Bologna one-on-one here. Johnson, nope, takes the handoff to Bologna, rolls out to his left, and throws it over here to no one in particular. Just getting rid of it.
Got McCoy over here, but not that far.
No, that was a good move there by senior quarterback Colton Johnson to just get rid of the ball, not take the sack. Not a very good offensive series there again for the Indians. They go 3 and out. They didn't go anywhere on that drive. 5:09 left to go here in the first half. Ball is at the 34. Deep man again is Bologna. He is by himself. Farmington kind of in a 4-3 here, not going after the punt. Quick, clean punt, short punt again. Oh, wow, big bounce. Ball was kicked from the 34, rolls all the way down inside the 20 to the 18. That's a 48-yard punt, folks, with a 16, 17-yard roll. Great punt there and roll from the Lewistown Indians and Mr. Cruzan. Getting high fives galore from the guys as he's going back to the defensive tunnel. Farmington taking over 1st and 10 from their own 18. Just under 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Rain again starting to fall a little harder. Not much wind. Rain coming from the southwest. We are in the press box to the south of the field. We are facing north. Farmington going east to west.
Wondering if you'll call that correctly.
First time I ever got that wrong. Jepson in motion. They fake it to Jepson. They give it to Skaggs. Skaggs around the left side, able to pick up almost first down yardage there. Skaggs picks up 8. He only takes 3 or 4 steps, and he's got 8 yards, and he's broken a tackle. The young man is so tough to bring down. Took 3 hard steps, picked up 8 yards, and was around the corner.
You know, we haven't called Frakes' name much on offense. He just made the tackle there on defense. But
Frakes number 30 here.
Hold on for dear life.
Yeah, he's kind of the stand-up in position right now. Lewistown puts 7 guys on the line of scrimmage. The same play, they fake it to Jepson. Jepson now becomes the lead blocker for Skaggs. Skaggs down the sideline, pushed out of bounds. Again, Frakes there, Cruzan there. A host of defenders. That's going to be a first down for the Farmington Farmers on a 9-yard run there from Skaggs again. Skaggs' last 5 runs, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9. That's pretty good average. Farmington got to put a whole drive together here. Good job by the Lewistown Indians defense to this point. They're giving up yards. It's a bend-don't-break defense so far tonight. Cooper Elam now in for Bologna. Elam in the slot right down in front of us. Elam goes in motion away from us now. Welker under center. Long delayed count. Welker fakes it to Skaggs, keeps it around the right side himself, gets all the way out across midfield. He's breaking tackles, carrying defenders, brought down by Lewistown Indian defender number 85, Wesley Hobbs.
And Justin Ferguson as well.
22 yards downfield, across midfield. Nice run, nice hard run there from Welker. That's his 4th carry for 32 yards on the evening.
Hey, well, that's got to be difficult for any defensive team to have to worry about McKay Skaggs and then turn around and Welker right behind him.
Well, Farmington gets right back to the line of scrimmage. Spreads the formation out. 2 receiver each way. Skaggs one step back about a yard deep. They give it to Skaggs. Lewistown snips it out. No, they think to Skaggs. Welker keeps it around the right side. Skaggs got hit in the backfield, and I thought the play was over, and Welker took off down the right sideline, picks up 13. Wow, nice fake.
I think Uncle Weaver was happy he made that tackle from the field and realized that, hey, Skaggs didn't have the ball.
Realized that Skaggs just kind of laid down. He wanted a breather. Same formation here. Receiver out here down in front of us is number 39. That's Cody Martinez. more of a fullback type. Got Elam in the slot. They give it to Skaggs. No, they fake it to Skaggs. Run the same play around the right side. Welker able to pick up about 7 on that play. Exact same play, same formation. Had split 2 receivers each side of the formation.
Coach Barnes been known to do that. They'll run that same play as long as they're successful 2 or 3, 4 times in a row.
Until you stop it. Yeah. Cody Martinez staying in now. He comes in when they get into passing formations. Now he's going to stay in. He's the left tight end. They've got number 25, that's Cooper Elam, in the halfback position. Our referee's blowing the whistle. Timeout, Lewistown. We, too, will take a timeout. Back in 1 minute on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic. Comprehensive care when it's needed most. By CD Country 107.9, your new home in the country. Rocket Tap. Located in Lewistown, check out our Facebook page for daily specials. The Kleberg-Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Dempster Insurance Agency, located on East Fort Street in Farmington. Spoon River Home Health, and by Quality Disposal and Quality Roll-Off. By the Lewistown Booster Club. Go Indians! By Modern Health Fitness Center, located on East Chestnut Street on the east side of Canton. By Spoon River Hearing Services, located inside the Graham Medical Building. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
And welcome back to Week 8 Prairie Land Conference action on CD Country 107.9. Jason Rockhold, Justin Nelson, M. Bixler from M. Bixler Video Productions is here as well. It is Week 8. It is a Prairie Land Black versus Blue division matchup. Farmington Farmers travel here to Lewistown. 3:07 left to go in the first half. Lewistown with the 7-6 lead. Rain is falling much harder now after the timeout. Welker under center. Slow to get the guys going. He puts Jepson in motion. Takes it to Jepson and rolls out to pass. Got a man open downfield, and he just can't find him. He got hit hard as he threw. Who was that hit him? Number 80?
80, Justin Johnson.
Justin Johnson been all over the field this series. He hit Welker hard. Welker went down as he threw. He was looking for... There's Bologna. And that's the first play he's been in this series. Bologna from the right halfback position.
Might need to spell. He's a two-way player, I believe, for Farmington. So
a lot of the guys are. Get a lot of that late this year.
Late in the year, needing a break. Understandable.
3:01 left to go here in the first half. Farmington marching. 3rd and 4 from their 27. They give it to Skaggs up the middle, breaks several tackles, got enough for a first down. You know, for a big man, as Skaggs picks up 9 there on the carry.
McCoy finally brought him down.
For a big man, he drops his center of gravity, and when he hits you, you just go backwards.
You know, didn't really say there, but that was kind of a bust play. Walter and Skaggs ran into each other.
Looked like a pass play went bad, so he just gave it to Skaggs and said, "Here, big boy, take it." 1st and 10 now from the 17. 2:48 to go in the first half. Welker in the shotgun, looking to his left, got an open Skaggs. This could spell trouble for the Indians. No, Skaggs fumbles. Skaggs fumbles. That is recovered by the Lewistown Indian. As Skaggs is being brought down by number 86, Dustin Ferguson, he fumbles. We still don't have a call. Now we do. Team slow motion out there finally made the call. The referee in the poncho, 4.5 minutes after the play, makes a call.
I wasn't quite sure what was going on.
No, now they overrule it. Coach Winkler way out on the field. They're going to call him down by contact. They're going to say the ground caused the fumble, which, as you know, is not a fumble. Coach Winkler still out on the field.
He had half a coach's staff out on the field going nuts when they called it a fumble. And I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I thought that was a fumble. I think Lewistown Lewistown got hosed on that one. I thought the ball was loose before he was coming down. Tough to see from our angle here in the booth. First and goal now from the 6 for the Farmers. 11-yard completion there. Welker gives it to Skaggs. Skaggs marches into the end zone. Touchdown, Skaggs. 6-yard touchdown run after a controversial non-fumble call there. Touchdown, Farmers. They take their first lead of the game. I was going to say they retake, but 12-7 now at the 2:20 mark. Speaking of 2 minutes and 20 seconds, will be the halftime show, which is brought to you by CJ's Hair and Nail Salon in the Ludlam Center, where they've been serving the community for over 30 years. Call 647-4711 to make your hair or nail appointment today. 6-yard touchdown run from McKay. Skaggs there, taps off the drive. Farmington again going to go for 2 to try and make it a full touchdown difference. And Welker gives it to,
He kept it.
Welker gave it to himself.
Brought down by Cruzan.
Failed 2-point conversion again there.
Cruzan brought down the back.
Farmers brought down by Cruzan, as Justin just told you. 6-yard touchdown run from McKay Skaggs. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the rest of the first half.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By State Farm Insurance, your local agents Chuck Taylor, Tom Conklin, Brian Yonts, and D. Clark. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By AM 1560 WBYS and simulcast at 93.7 FM. By Truman Residential Cleaning, Commercial Cleaning, everything we touch turns to clean. By Ipava State Bank, with locations in Astoria, Ipava, Lewistown, and Canton. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
Week 8 Prairie Land Conference cross-conference black and blue division matchup. Farmington Farmers on the road for the second straight week. They travel here to take on the Lewistown Indians and their senior night. It is 12-7. McKay Skaggs with his second touchdown of the game. That one a 6-yard touchdown run. After he had, Justin and I both were in agreement there, he had fumbled. It was recovered by Lewistown Indians. The one referee in a poncho, who has no idea where he is at tonight, made the call in favor of the Lewistown Indians. The other 4 huddled nowhere near him and reversed the call. Onside kick style there. And Brady Hardesty recovers it. Able to go nowhere. Interesting kick strategy there for the Farmers.
Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to keep it away from their deep men,
where they just can't kick. I don't know.
It's more of an intentional onside.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not really an onside kick. And kicking it
25 yards,
yeah,
just on the ground. I mean,
he's giving it some high bounces.
He's kicking like a ground ball to third base.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, 1st and 10 for the Indians. There's 2:17 left to go here in the first half of play. The Lewistown Indians trail the Farmington Farmers 12-7 here on CD Country 107.9. Ball is at the 35-yard line. Lewistown going to look to pass. Rain continues to fall. Not a heavy rain, but annoying. Just enough to make the field of play really wet. Johnson drops back to pass, breaks a couple tackles, got a man open down the left side, and that ball is picked off by the Farmers. That's number 5. Coming up out of the secondary, Jake Jepson.
Just stepped underneath.
Yes, he did. He stepped underneath the Hardesty. Hardesty continued to run the post route down the seam and just did not come back to get a good-looking pass there from Johnson. I put that one on Jepson as he did not come back to the ball as you're taught as a receiver. Excuse me there, 2:08 left to go here in the first half. Crucial turnover there for the Indians. 1 and out. 1 play, not 1 series. Interception there from Johnson. Jepson picked him off.
From the time Lewistown broke the huddle until that interception took place, Coach Winkler was in this referee's ear.
Quick scoring update for our in-game scoreboard updates brought to you by Oakshine's Funeral Homes. We'll give that to you right after this play from the Farmers. 1st and 10, ball at the 43. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Welker in the shotgun, drops back to pass, throws it down the right sideline, got a man open. Oh, and it almost was intercepted by the Indians. broken up nonetheless. Our in-game scoreboard update brought to you by Oaks Hines Funeral Homes in Canton and Elmwood. Oaks Hines is committed to giving you their highest level of service at your time of need. Canton came out, scored on the opening drive, failed the two-point conversion. They were up 6-0 early in the first quarter against Morton. Good sign there for the Little Giants. The offense is moving. 2:02 left to go here in the first half after the near interception. 12-7, Farmington with the lead. 2nd and 10 from the 43. Rain is picking up. Welker out of the shotgun. Fakes a handoff to Skaggs. Tries to keep it himself and trips over Skaggs. So Skaggs with the fake handoff and the tackle there for the Farmers. They're going to give Welker 2 on the carry. Brings up 3rd and 8. That was ugly. They gave the carry to Skaggs even though Welker just tripped over him. And they gave the tackle to Ethan Seabury. Skaggs with the fake and the tackle, and they gave it to Seabury. He told Welker, I'm just going to take a nap here. 1:33 left to go. Clock continues to run. 3rd and 8. I think if Farmington gets it here, they call a timeout and continue the drive. Skaggs up the middle. Goes nowhere fast. Skaggs hammered at the line of scrimmage by a host of Lewistown Indian defenders led by Nathan Duchesne. And
Ethan Seabury again.
Ethan Rice in as well, coming up from the safety position. Now Coach Winkler calls a timeout. 4th and 8 when we come back after this 1-minute timeout on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, comprehensive care when it's needed most. By CD Country 107.9, your new home in the country. Rocket Tap, located in Lewistown. Check out our Facebook page for daily specials. The Kleberg-Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Dempster Insurance Agency, located on East Fort Street in Farmington. Spoon River Home Health, and by Quality Disposal and Quality Roll-Off. By the Lewistown Booster Club. Go Indians! By Modern Health Fitness Center, located on East Chestnut Street on the east side of Canton. By Spoon River Hearing Services, located inside the Graham Medical Building. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
After the timeout here from Coach Winkler, it forces a 4th and 8 for the Farmers. They are set to punt. 1:11 left to go here in the first half on CD Country 107.9. Week 8 Prairie Land Conference action. We have a crazy score update here after this play. Punt from Skaggs. The Indians let it go. John McCoy and Hardesty fake like they're going to come up and get it. Ball is down at the 20. Just a couple minutes ago, we told you that Canton was up 6-0 early in the first quarter over Morton. Well, that first quarter is now complete, and your Little Giants are ahead 20-0 at Morton. Wow. Not sure what happened there. I do have a text out to one Vicki Kuzner from our staff to try and get some details for you. Here in this game, we have 1:01 left to go here in the first half. 12-7 our score. The Farmers in the lead with a 5-point lead. They had 2 failed conversions on 2 McKay Skaggs touchdown runs. Farmington is in the lead. 1:01 left to go here in the first half. Johnson in the shotgun gets a pass out completed to Poston. Poston needs to get to the sideline. He does. Clock is going to stop. 6-yard completion. Johnson comes to the sideline. He doesn't need to hurry. The clock is dead. 55.5 left to go here in the first half. Indians with the ball. They're going to have to try and throw the ball all the way down the field. They got a long field to go as the ball sits at the 21 after that 7-yard completion to Poston. His second reception of the night for 15 yards total now. 2nd and 3 from the 28. Johnson gets their guys up to the line of scrimmage. He's got McCoy to the right. He's got Hardesty in the right slot. Poston at the top of the screen by himself. Johnson rolls out to the right, got Hardesty open in the flat, completes it to Hardesty. Hardesty gets hit hard by number 5, Jepson.
And allocated team in number 9.
Hardesty is slow to get up. Completed pass. That's going to be enough for first down. Give Hardesty 9 on that completion. Timeout, Lewistown. We're going to take a timeout, too. Back in 30 seconds for the rest of the first half.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By State Farm Insurance, your local agents Chuck Taylor, Tom Conklin, Brian Yonts, and D. Clark. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By AM 1560 WBYS and simulcast at 93.7 FM. By Truman Residential Cleaning, Commercial Cleaning, everything we touch turns to clean. By Ipava State Bank, with locations in Astoria, Ipava, Lewistown, and Canton. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
And welcome back to TD Country 107.9, Week 8 Prairie Land Conference action. Lewistown Indians hosting the Farmington Farmers. Lewistown needs to win one of the last 2 weeks, if not both, to get into the playoffs. Farmington comes in at 6-1, already clinched a playoff spot as they are jockeying for a 1 seed. With 47.6 seconds left to go here in the first half, Lewistown Indians with the ball, trailing 12-7. Ball's at their own 38-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun, takes a snap, drops back, looks to his left, got a man open, completed it to McCoy. McCoy able to get the first down and out of bounds. Yes, it was Poston. I'm sorry. McCoy was down here on the sideline in front of us. Poston for 13, another first down, and the crucial thing there is the clock stops. Justin just told you Poston got out of bounds. Ball's out across midfield now into Farmer territory at the 47, giving 13 on the completion. Johnson gets the play from Coach Winkler, gets back out to the huddle. Clock stopped at 41.4. Lewistown desperately trying to get one in before half as they get the ball after half. Trips down here in front of us. One receiver to the top. Johnson in the shotgun. Rolls out to his right. Got a man open. Nope. Falls incomplete. Hardesty was diving at the 40-yard line. Just past the outstretched arms. Right off the fingertips of those red and gray gloves. Clock does stop, though, on the incompletion. 2nd and 10 now from the Farmer 47. I still am totally perplexed at this official down here in front of us.
I'm not sure. Still don't think he knows what he's doing.
I'm seriously dumbfounded. He's looking to line up on the ball. Folks, your line judges line up directly on the ball on opposite sides of the field. This guy is 2 yards, would be to the east of the ball, or west of the ball here. He's 2 full yards away from the ball. The ball is at the 47. He's at the 45. 2nd and 10 from the 47. Johnson in the shotgun. Gets the snap, drops back. Got a man open to his right. Finds Cruzan in the flat. Cruzan desperately trying to get to the sideline. Late hit. That flag comes in now. 2 flags thrown. Cruzan gets picked up by his teammate.
He's a little slow getting up.
Number 33 in the sideline and number 81, Hunter Roberts, pick him up. Cruzan got cremated about 3 yards out of bounds. Again, the referee that threw the flag has no say in the call. Line judge, rather. Personal foul, late hit against the Farmers. That's against Jepson.
That was a late.
That was a no gain, too. I mean, the Indians gained nothing there. Cruzan was just racing to the sideline to get out of bounds, and he got leveled by Jepson.
A good yard out of bounds or more.
Oh, easy. He got picked up by the water tree, which is 7 yards off the field. It's over here by the track. 1st and 10 from the 31 after the mark-off. They get it out to McCoy on the right side. McCoy able to pick up about 4. And again, the crucial thing there, he is out of bounds. That's McCoy's 3rd reception of the evening. Bologna knocks him out of bounds, give him 4 on the completion.
They're going to have to do something here. With 24 seconds left, a 4-yard out route's not going to get you in the end zone.
No, because they're eating 3 or 4 seconds to play, and like you said, that's not going to get them there. They're going to have to take a deep shot down the middle or work the sideline. And
I think they have 1 timeout remaining.
Yes, they do. Hardesty in the slot. McCoy down here in front of us. Johnson in the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Looking for a man to his left. Wide receiver screen, incomplete. Who was that?
Parrish.
Parrish in the slot on the top side. Came back to the ball and right through his hands. It's got to be tough as a receiver when the ball goes through your hands, hits you in the face mask, and then drops. It's probably one you should have caught. 3rd and 7. Clock has stopped. 20.2 seconds. Lewistown marching. They're at the 29-yard line of the Farmers. They trail 12-7 to the Indians. Trying to get a big win here. It'll guarantee them, almost guarantee them a playoff spot. It'll get them to that magic 5-win plateau. Farmington already clinched. Now they're playing for a 1 seed. Johnson in the shotgun takes a snap, drops back, gets hit hard as he throws by Harmon. Completed to Poston. Poston able to get to completion. Picks up 12. Coach Winkler telling the guys to get to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Clock has not started yet. 14 and a half seconds. They have not put the ball down yet to start the clock. Johnson under center takes it and spikes it immediately. Going to stop the clock. Wow, and the clock continued to run. Wow. Started the play with 14.5. Now it's at 10.1. That was the longest spike ever.
He did kind of wind up the spike that way.
Yeah, you just got to hot potato that bad boy right to the ground. 10.1 seconds left to go. Ball is at the 18-yard line. Rain has quit again for the 3rd time. See what Coach Winkler draws up here with Colton Johnson, his senior quarterback. This is a senior-laden Indians team. One of the few in the conference with a lot of seniors. Lewistown going to look to rebuild come next year. Playing for the playoffs this year. 12-7, Lewistown trails there, marching ball at the 18. Johnson in the shotgun. Screen out to the right side to Parrish. Parrish tries to cut back to the middle of the field. He goes nowhere. Flag coming in late. That's going to be a holding penalty against the Indians. 66. Austin Cooper was in the vicinity when the flag came down. If you're Farmington, you take it, don't you?
Yeah.
Moving back 10 more with 2.9 makes it, ball would be tentatively at the 28. 12-7, Farmington leads. We'll see what the call is. I'm sure it's holding against the Indians. Oh, blocking the back against the Indians. I'm sorry. Penalty is declined. Casey Martin from the Farmers has declined it. And the clock's going to run. And that's going to wrap up our first half here. Coach Winkler did not have a timeout left. They probably would have used it there to stop the clock. So that's our first half of play. Good first half here in Lewistown. Farmington 12, Lewistown 7. Lewistown will get the ball to start the second half. We're going to tally up some stats and take a couple-minute break here, and we'll be back for the halftime show brought to you by CJ's Hair and Nail Salon in 2 minutes on CD Country.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, comprehensive care when it's needed most. By CD Country 107.9, your new home in the country. Rocket Tap, located in Lewistown. Check out our Facebook page for daily specials. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Dempster Insurance Agency, located on East Fort Street in Farmington. Spoon River Home Health, and by Quality Disposal and Quality Roll-Off. By the Lewistown Booster Club. Go Indians! By Modern Health Fitness Center, located on East Chestnut Street on the east side of Canton. By Spoon River Hearing Services, located inside the Graham Medical Building. by Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
And welcome back to CD Country 107.9. It is senior night here in Lewistown, Week 8 Prairie Land Conference action. Lewistown Indians are hosting conference foe, Farmington Farmers. The Farmers lead 12-7. I'll give you some quick stats here in the halftime show, which is brought to you by CJ's Hair and Nail Salon in the Loveland Center, where they've been serving the community for over 30 years. Call 647-4711 to make your hair and nail appointment today. So far for the Farmers, they lead 12-7. A high-paced, low-scoring first half. They are led by McKay Skaggs, 73 yards on 14 carries. He does have 2 touchdowns. Pretty effective first half there for McKay Skaggs. Noah Welker not far behind him, 7 carries, 51 yards. Jepson with just the 1 carry for 14. Elam with 1 for 3. Bologna has 3 carries for 33, but he does have 1 in there for -5. So that's the offense so far, all on the ground for the Farmers as they lead 12-7. For the Lewistown Indians, Colton Johnson with a handful of completions, 8 of them, 8 completions for 52 yards. Those completions are led by Poston, who has 40 of the 52 yards. McCoy has 5 of them on 3 receptions. Parrish has the 1 reception for 7 yards. Parrish does have 2 crucial drops, though. The running game so far is led by Cruzan. Cruzan has 4 rushes for -5 yards and a touchdown. That's weird.
Yeah, you don't see negative yardage too often. The touchdown sandwiched in there.
No, we don't. Quickly here, tell us about your event tomorrow.
We got a 5K, 10K run for Fulton County Pink Ink. Registration's down in front of the Grand Medical Building, 145 South Main. Registration begins at 7, race begins at 8. Come on, come on.
Give us, staying on this topic, I know it's near and dear to you and to a lot of people in the listening community. Give us kind of a recap of last weekend's festivities, if you will, out of Kemper's.
Okay, yeah, we call it our Bras for a Cause event. We have area businesses decorate bras in kind of a no-holds-barred setting, arranged everywhere from the game of Twister to the fire department putting cut-up hose and flashing lights on it. They have some quite interesting decorative bras that week.
What kind of money was raised?
We raised, overall, we're still getting some of the figures of the, of course, some of the costs involved and all that. Looks like we're going to clear somewhere between $9,000 and $10,000.
A heck of a number for an evening, and the neat thing is all the money stays here local.
Stays here in the county. We got, it's not just Canton. Most of the events do take place at Canton, just a bigger town, and most of the board is from there. We do have a couple of board members up here in Lewistown, actually. So, but yeah, anybody in the county is eligible to receive funds from us. Just have to live in the county.
So if anybody wants to partake tomorrow, again, tell us how they can do that.
Show up at 7 o'clock, register, 5K, 10K. We do have a 1-mile kids fun run. If you have a team of 4 or more, or a little bit of a discount, it's $25 per person. You can still get a T-shirt as long as we don't have over, 100 people or something to show up tomorrow. Camille's will be able to run those off for us. Then also tomorrow, Cattle Drive is actually going to do us a favor, and they're going to have some of the proceeds, the percentage of the proceeds from their outdoor cookout, ribeyes, pork chops, brats, beef brisket, the whole gamut, they're going to give those to us as well, so we appreciate that as well.
That's pretty neat to see the community come together and step up and help out with a wonderful cause, and again, to see all of the money stay local and to go to people who need it locally. And again, you're tuned in here on CD Country 107.9 to the halftime show, brought to you by CJ's Hair and Nail Salon in the Ludlam Center, where they've been serving the community for over 30 years. Stop in and see Jill and all of her friendly staff, or give them a call at 647-4711 to make your hair and nail appointment today. We're going to take a couple-minute break here on CD Country in Week 8 down in Lewistown. It is senior night. When we come back, we'll give you our second half keys to the game and talk about what Lewistown has to do to win this and get into the playoffs. Back in 2 minutes.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By State Farm Insurance, your local agents Chuck Taylor, Tom Conklin, Brian Yonts, and D. Clark. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. The Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By AM 1560 WBYS and simulcast at 93.7 FM. By Truman Residential Cleaning, Commercial Cleaning. Everything we touch turns to clean. By Ipava State Bank with locations in Astoria, Ipava, Lewistown, and Canton. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
Rain is almost completely done. Got a very, very light mist going on right now here in the halftime show, brought to you by CJ's Hair and Nail Salon in the Ludlam Center, where they've been serving the community for over 30 years. Stop in and see Jill and all of her staff, or call them at 647-4711 to make your hair and nail appointment today. A couple scoring updates for you. Our in-game scoreboard updates are brought to you by Oaks Hines Funeral Homes in Canton and Elmwood. Oaks Hines is committed to giving you the highest level of service at your time of need. One local Prairie Land score sent in to me, A-Town, Abington Avon. They are at Havana. They are leading at halftime, 30-6 over the Ducks. For those of you baseball fans right now, the Cardinals game. Come on, Dodgers. I can say that as a Cub fan. Cardinals, Dodgers, 0-0, bottom of the second. Thanks for the scoring updates again, brought to you by Oaks Hines Funeral Home in Canton and Elmwood. Currently here in our game, we have about 5 minutes left in the halftime show. 12-7, Farmington with the lead. Lewistown, when they come back out after halftime, will get the ball, though. Some notes for Lewistown. They have struggled mightily in the running game. They are in the negative. Negative 6 yards total for the Indians on 7 rushes total. They do have a rushing touchdown, though, for 1 yard from Cruzan. So Coach Winkler got to try and get the offense going, got to try and get the ground game going to free up some of his receivers, Hardesty, McCoy, Poston, and Parrish. On the flip side for the Farmers, Coach Martin looking to make some adjustments himself. They've got to have better ball control. They've had 2 fumbles. One was questionable by Skaggs, and the Farmers were able to keep it. The other one was a turnover. Coach Martin got to get some consistency in the offense. They've had 2 turnover on downs, 1 turnover, and 1 almost turnover that turned into a 6-yard touchdown run. If you're Coach Martin, you're probably looking to keep Skaggs going. He does have 14 carries for 73 yards on the evening. So probably a consistent ground attack by the Farmers, and they're just going to look to continue to try and shut down the passing game of the Lewistown Indians. We have about 3.5 minutes left to go. We're getting a nice halftime show from the dance and cheerleading squads out there. Our halftime show again brought to you by CJ's Hair and Nail Salon. Our in-game scoreboard updates that we just gave you again, A-Town 30, Havana 6. That game is at halftime. The Cardinals-Dodgers with a 0-0 tie. Our in-game scoreboard updates, as always, brought to you by Oaks Hines Funeral Home in Canton and Elmwood. Our big hit of the game so far, brought to you by Regina's Quick Stop, or Fairview Quick Stop, Regina's Pizzeria, Route 97 in Fairview. Stop in for a grab-and-go sandwich or a frozen Regina's Pizza to bake at home. I have to say, in the middle of the second quarter, when Skaggs just dump truck Duchesne, that's probably going to be our big hit of the game so far.
Well, even though it wasn't a legal hit, the one on the sideline was pretty big.
Yeah, that's a big hit. That was a 15-yard flag hit. So
knocked it back 7. So.
And again, tomorrow morning, if you got some free time, get out and about. Stop by, see Justin, see the whole crew.
Come trot with us.
Yep. Trotting for Tatas. We've been running the ads for that all week on CD Country 107.9. You've probably heard it. So stop to the Grand Medical Building, register, just come out and hang out. Weather permitting, be a trooper, go out. As Brian just told you, the forecast looks to be pretty good. So we got 2:40 left to go. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout again here on CD Country 107.9. We'll be back in 2 minutes to get the second half started.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, comprehensive care when it's needed most. By CD Country 107.9, your new home in the country. Rocket Tap, located in Lewistown. Check out our Facebook page for daily specials. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Dempster Insurance Agency, located on East Fort Street in Farmington. Spoon River Home Health, and by Quality Disposal and Quality Roll-Off. By the Lewistown Booster Club. Go Indians! By Modern Health Fitness Center, located on East Chestnut Street on the east side of Canton. By Spoon River Hearing Services, located inside the Graham Medical Building. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
Conference Sports. Good luck to all participating coaches and athletes. They are all very proud of you. Lozier Oil supplies high-quality mobile lubricants to the trucking and farming industry. They keep your valuable machines running better year after year. Lozier Oil Company knows that they have to earn your business every day. So for service that just can't be beat, call today at 245-4846. That's 245-4846 for Lozier Oil in Farmington.
And welcome back to CD Country 107.9, Week 8 Prairie Land Conference action. The halftime show is wrapping up. Again, thank you to CJ's Hair Nail Salon for making the halftime show possible. Both teams just now got back out on the field. There's about 15 seconds left on the clock. Some of the coaches are working their way back out. We'll see how the halftime adjustments, see how some of the halftime adjustments fare here in the second half for both squads. Right now the score is Farmington 12, Lewistown 7. Lewistown will get the ball back after half. Justin, you ran to the little boys' room. I gave some of my updates. Start with you. If you're Coach Winkler, what are you looking to get going in the second half?
Well, fortunately, I ran right by their locker room, so I was able to hear some of what they're playing. They're just talking about how, when Farmington runs out and spreads them out, they've ran every 90% of the time out of that. So basically, they're not looking to get out of anything more than a run defense. Might change out their coverage a little bit to keep their linebackers in. As far as Lewistown, we knew what their game plan was coming in. They pretty much stuck to it. Unfortunately, they have nothing else to go with it because Farmington has done one whale of a job to shut down Kazan.
Well, while you were gone, I told our listening audience that Lewistown has 7 rushes for -6 yards and a touchdown. The oddest stat line in the first half I've ever seen.
There's probably been some more oddities, but, they at least kept up. Short fields helped them out a ton. That's one thing that, we really didn't mention. Farmington had some stops. They had to fake punts that, gave Lewistown relatively good field position.
Well, Farmington's had the 2 turnovers on downs, the 1 turnover via fumble, and then the 1 fake turnover that went back against the grain after it was ruled Lewiston's favor, then given back to Farmington.
Yeah, and actually that, was kind of deflating to Lewistown defense. They thought they had the ball. Turned around, I don't think they were really ready for the next play that Skaggs scored on.
No, because he went in untouched.
Give Farmington credit. They, pushed it right in right after that. They regained their confidence, kept going. We mentioned being slow getting off the bus in Knoxville. They were a little slow in the first half here, didn't score. Came out in the second half, and they were a totally different team. They were able to, I kind of referenced it in a pun earlier. They basically plowed up the Indian defense.
Yeah. No pun intended there. The Farmers were plowing. I see what you did there. Well, the Farmers are out on the field getting ready to get into their kick formation. The second half is about to get underway. We'll see with the halftime adjustments take place. I think Farmington has to continue to just keep pounding the ball to Skaggs. 14 carries, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pretty obvious he's going to get it in big chunks there.
Well, then a good spell to have Welker keep it because, he followed him right up.
Welker has 51 yards on 7 carries, so pretty good average there, about 7.5 yards a carry there. So Lewistown's got to get Cruzan involved. They have to get some semblance of a running game going in order to free up some of those receivers in the one-on-one coverage.
Yeah, or even if, you got Farmington coming hard on him and being able to stop the run, quick screen, to him. Yeah, it's like a run. He is a playmaker. We've seen it time and time again this year.
He only had 5 touches in the first half, does Cruzan. I believe that's who you're referencing there. So,
correct.
Cruzan deep, not deep. He's the deepest man back. He's standing at the 30-yard line for the Indians. And we're getting ready to kick off the second half here. Farmington with the kick. About 20 yards right up the middle. Fumbled by everybody. Recovered by McCoy picks it up, gets around the right side. Oh, and if that's dry turf, he is gone a long ways. Number 10, Hardesty went to pick it up. It rolled through his legs. McCoy picked it up right in front of a Farmington defender, was able to turn the corner, get out almost to the 40-yard line where he slipped. The 40-yard line, the white markings on the field tackled him. Boggs was the last one closest to him. Give Boggs and Tran in on the kick coverage there. 7:58 to go here in the second half. With 2 seconds in, Lewistown first and 10 from their own 39. Pretty good field position for the Indians. Johnson, kind of a running toss there to Cruzan. Cruzan around the left end, outruns Skaggs to the corner, gets hit hard. Goes flying out of bounds all the way to the far sideline to the track.
Trooper Elam that laid that hit on him.
Elam and Jepson come up hard out of the defensive backfield and the outside linebacker position for both of them. And they hit hard. That's Cruzan. Picks up 5. He's back to 0.
You mentioned Elam and Jepson. They're actually the safeties back here. They do come up.
Melania plays corner.
And you got number 10 up there on the far side from us. Josh Lozier. So this secondary comes to hit.
They come to hit hard, do they? 2nd and 5 from the 44. 11:50 to go. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes a high snap at his face mask. Fakes the handoff. Quick screen out to the right to Hardesty. Flag coming in at the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure what this call could be. That play happened so fast. I don't know how any of the linemen for the Lewistown Indians could have done anything illegally there. He's pointing. The referee, being he that I referenced there, is pointing at the Lewistown line. Pointing at number 70 for the Indians. That's Ethan Seabree.
Farmington got away with a face mask there.
Holding is the call against the Lewistown Indians. Going to bring up 3rd down and 15 now. They're going to replay 2nd down, 2nd and 15 after the mark-off here. So yet to have a mark-off. Now they go. That play happened so fast, and the linemen were out of their stances and into the play so quickly, I don't know how there could have been a holding there. I couldn't see it, but Johnson took the snap and released the ball as soon as he caught it, and the linemen were out in front. I don't understand that one. Not my call, though. 2nd and 15 now from the 35. Clock continues to run, 11.5 to go here in the second half.
Must have been a quick reach out. There's no way he could have latched on.
No, he didn't latch on at all. None of them did. I mean, they were out in front of the play. Trips down here to the right side in front of us. One receiver to the top is posted by himself. Johnson in the shotgun. He's got Cruzan back with him. Gives it to Cruzan on the draw. Cruzan breaks a couple tackles, picks up several, breaks another one, and he's finally brought... Oh, ball's loose. Ball came up.
I believe the Lewistown Indians caught it in midair and just fell forward. Number 66.
Colton Johnson comes up off the bottom of that pile, too. Cruzan.
Austin Cooper's the one that actually caught that out of midair and just kind of fell forward.
Well, Cruzan picked up 6, fumbled it, and then, as you said, Austin Cooper came up with it. Fortunate turn of events there for the Indians. That gives Cruzan now 6 yards on the evening on 6 carries. At least his average is going the right direction now. 10:30 left to go here in the third quarter. 12-7, Farmington with the advantage. They lead by 5. Coach Winkler walking out on the field to talk to the official, and he runs right into the line judge. He's going all the way out on the field. He's going to have words. Timeout, Lewiston. We're going to take a timeout, too. Back in 30 seconds on CD Country.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By State Farm Insurance, your local agents, Chuck Taylor, Tom Conklin, Brian Yonts, and D. Clark. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By AM 1560 WBYS and simulcast at 93.7 FM. By Truman Residential Cleaning, Commercial Cleaning, everything we touch turns to clean. By Ipava State Bank, with locations in Astoria, Ipava, Lewistown, and Canton. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
After the Lewistown Indian timeout, Coach Winkler having words with several officials. Anybody in his way, he was letting know his frustration. This line judge in front of him, who is Coach Winkler is visually frustrated with. Cheerleaders are throwing little footballs at us. Johnson's trying to catch one. Johnson in the shotgun. High snap at the face mask. Johnson takes a hand off through his hand, rolls to his left, airs one out down the left sideline, got a man wide open. That's Poston. Pass complete. Poston beats everybody in the Farmington secondary. Touchdown, Lewistown Indians. What a play, 59 yards. Colton Johnson faked the handoff to Suzanne, rolled out to his left, aired one out down the left sideline. Touchdown, Lewistown. Hang on a second, folks. There is a flag sitting on the far sideline about the 5. No flag. No flag. The official dropped it. There is no flag. Touchdown, Lewistown. Play is going to stand 59 yards. Johnson to Poston. What a play. Poston just outran Bologna on the far sideline, beat him all the way down. Johnson hitting in stride, 59 yards. Touchdown, Lewistown. They retake the lead, 13-12. Snap is up, hold is down, kick is up, and wow, good. Kick is beyond good, all the way back to the track. Lewistown 14, Farmington 12, 59-yard touchdown pass. Colton Johnson to Jacob Poston. Back in 30 seconds on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, comprehensive care when it's needed most. By CD Country 107.9, your new home in the country. Rocket Tap, located in Lewistown. Check out our Facebook page for daily specials. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Dempster Insurance Agency, located on East Fort Street in Farmington. Spoon River Home Health, and by Quality Disposal and Quality Roll-Off. By the Lewistown Booster Club. Go Indians! By Modern Health Fitness Center, located on East Chestnut Street on the east side of Canton. By Spoon River Hearing Services, located inside the Graham Medical Building. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
How do you do that?
Back to Week 8 Prairieland Conference action. Jason Rockhold, Justin Nelson. You've got some of our you've got some of our conversation there. We were talking about how Coach Winkler, he called the timeout, made the adjustment. Johnson to Poston, 59 yards. That was the most excitement we've had this game. What a pass and completion there.
That was just a beautifully thrown ball. Perfect, caught him in stride. He was wide.
Well, Coach Winkler called the timeout. He probably got word from upstairs. He has his headset on tonight. The boys upstairs or Coach Winkler, somebody saw something in the Farmington secondary to set Poston free there for 59 yards. Lewistown retakes the lead. Low kick down the right side, picked up by Bologna. Ooh, big collision between McCoy and Elam. Elam lost that battle. McCoy hit him hard. Elam stumbles to the sideline now. Wow, we can hear that up here.
I might have heard that through the headset. That was a collision.
That was awesome.
Number 30, Roland Blake.
I think we need to mark that down for...
That could be our big hit of the game, brought to you by Fairview Quick Stop and Regina's Pizzeria, McCoy and Elam.
That was one heck of a collision.
That one sounded bigger from up here. Skaggs and Duchesne ran into each other. Those are bigger boys. Speaking of Jepson, Jepson keeps the ball around the left side, breaks a couple tackles, got enough for a first down. First down and more for Jepson. Picks up about 13 across midfield to the 49.
Finally brought him down from Lewistown, but 11 yards downfield.
Jepson 2 carries, 27 yards now, 1 for 14, 1 for 13. 10 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Plays getting more physical. The rain's starting to fall again. Big plays happening, big hits happening. Elam and Jepson the slot. Elam in motion going away from it. They fake the toss to Elam, give it to Skaggs. Skaggs up the middle. Uh-oh. Skaggs is gone. Nope, Skaggs cuts back, and he's going to be brought down about the 3. There is a flag all the way back at the original line of scrimmage. 47-yard run for Knott. McCoy was able to run Skaggs down from the far sideline to the near sideline.
You know it's coming back when your quarterback doesn't even follow.
Yeah, quarterback didn't even follow the play. He wasn't happy. He sees the flag. The flag in front of the Lewistown sideline, about the 46-yard line. Skaggs not quite with that breakaway speed in the rain. We do have holding against the Farmers as the call. You hear Coach Martin across the sideline yelling, not happy. Both coaches getting heavily involved now. Not that they're not anyway, but they're calling strategy timeouts with 11 minutes left to go in the half. I mean, this is a must-win game. I don't want to say must-win, but this is a big game for the Lewistown Indians. Farmington already clinched a playoff spot.
Yeah, Lewistown really does need to win these last two because even at 5-4, you're not guaranteed a spot.
No, but if they go in at 6-3 and upset a 6-1 team, you know, it helps your resume. Feels like March Madness in the end of October.
Yeah, the good thing for Lewistown is, you know, their losses are to A-Town. Beardstown have a decent record.
Beardstown they should have beat. Havana they got beat in the final seconds. I mean, Lewistown starts off and they beat Beardstown. Lewistown could very well be 7-0 right now.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're 4-3, looking to get in playoff position here. 1st and 19 now from the 42. Ball all the way back across midfield. Take it to Skaggs, give it to Jepson. Jepson around the left end, gets out across midfield, puts his helmet down, runs through McCoy's tackle, and brought down by number 64 in the secondary, Austin Weaver.
Number 5,
Picks up 21 when he needed 19. Jepson. Jepson 3 carries now.
A couple of those Lewistown players were tackling the ball and shove the player there. You see him reach.
You can do that if he's wrapped up. Go for the ball. You can't go for the ball on open field, especially 21 yards downfield.
It's slightly more successful if he's already wrapped up.
49 yards on 3 carries for Jepson so far. Big numbers. Elam in motion away from us. They take it to Elam, give it to Skaggs. Skaggs are on the right side. Hit hard, low. That's how you bring that young man down. They're going to give Skaggs 2 with forward progress.
I think it'd be easier to call the Lewistown players that weren't on that pile.
Yeah, I think Seabury was the first one there. He's the last one to get up off the pile. Seabury and Hardesty giving 2. 9 minutes left to go. Johnson in on the tackle as well. 8:55 left to go here in the third quarter. Wow. 14-12, Lewistown retakes the lead after their 59-yard touchdown pass from Johnson to Poston. Farmington in the wishbone. Quick pitch out to 22, Bologna. Bologna gets hammered after he gains just a yard or 2. That's number 66 for the Indians, Austin Cooper, in on the tackle. These interior linemen for the Indians, man, they're moving laterally and downfield a lot.
They woke up a little bit in the second half because that defensive line came alive.
They're going to give Bologna 2 on the carry officially. 3rd and 6 from the 36. Just about 8 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 14-12, Lewistown with the lead. Hard count from Welker causes the Lewistown Indians to jump offside. Father Time comes in to make the call.
Flag on the play, offside on the...
We can hear that official yelling at Coach Winkler. One more time, here is the flag.
Coach Winkler is yelling. I think it's the guy down there in the jacket.
This official on the sideline.
Because Winkler's down here in front of us. It's one of the, I don't know if he's a
3rd and 2.
coach down there or who's yelling at.
Team helper. They take it to Skaggs, give it to Jepson. Jepson off the left side. He ran right by a handful of Lewistown defenders before he's brought down by McCoy. He picks up 8, does Jepson.
Jepson on the carry.
8 yards is his shortest run of the evening so far. Brought down by Frakes and McCoy. 1st and 10 for the Farmers from the 22. 7:50 and counting here in the third quarter. Welker under center. Welker takes a snap, gives it to Skaggs, takes it to Skaggs, gives it to Bologna on the right side. No? I apologize. I was confused. That was Welker's got these fakes down Peyton Manning has fakes. I know you don't like that term. We'll call him Andrew Luck.
I was just saying Peyton Manning can't run like that. So.
Skaggs with 5 more, adding to his total, breaks the 80 mark. Now he's got 81 on the evening. Walker with troops back up to the line of scrimmage. They give it to Skaggs. Now they fake it to Skaggs, give it to Bologna, and Bologna goes untouched to the end zone. 17-yard touchdown run. Max Bologna right up the gut. Farmington Farmers retake the lead, 18-14. PAT attempt coming. Nice run there from Bologna. 17-yard sprint right up the middle, around the right side, and he went untouched. Good job there from the Farmington Farmer offensive line. Before you know it, they faked the Skaggs, and Bologna was in the end zone before Lewistown realized he had the ball. Those fakes, they've got to get to you, especially if you're a defensive lineman. I mean, you're taught to tackle the ball, but, man, Welker and those fakes are incredible. Farmington going for 2. Welker under center, gives it to Jepson. Jepson got in. 2-point conversion, good. They faked it to Skaggs, give it to Jepson. Interior lineman for the Farmers slow to get up. 20-14. Farmington retakes the lead. Back in 30 seconds on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By State Farm Insurance, your local agents Chuck Taylor, Tom Conklin, Brian Yonts, and D. Clark. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By AM 1560 WBYS and simulcast at 93.7 FM. By Truman Residential Cleaning, Commercial Cleaning, everything we touch turns to clean. By Ipava State Bank, with locations in Astoria, Ipava, Lewistown, and Canton. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
And welcome back to CD Country 107.9, Week 8 Prairieland Conference action. If you just caught Justin there talking, he lost the 50-50. That's awesome. Yeah, it went to a good cause, though. Somebody else will appreciate your money. 17-yard touchdown run caps off the drive for the Farmington Farmers. That 17-yard touchdown run again, Max Bologna right up the gut. The fakes from Welker keep getting better and better as the game progresses on. Farmington retakes the lead 20-14 over the Lewistown Indians. 7:14 left to go here in the third quarter. This game is a long way from over. 2 good offensive drives there put together back-to-back. Lewistown a lot quicker, 1 play, 59 yards. Farmers were 12 plays and about 70 yards, capped off by a 17-yard run by Bologna. Low kick, bounces around, picked up by the Lewistown Indians. He breaks several tackles. We'll get you a number who it was. Hardesty. Hardesty able to pick up about 9 on the return. He broke a handful of tackles. Lewistown going to take over 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. About 7 minutes left to go. 7:08 to be exact here in the third quarter of play. Rain starting to pick up again. Excuse me. Best time of year. Temperatures start to drop. Football's in season. Playoffs are coming for high school football. The NFL is getting in full swing.
Don't leave college out.
Texas just beat Oklahoma. That's awesome. 7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 20-14. Johnson in the shotgun puts Hardesty in motion. Pass broken up there by Kyle Harmon. They look to run a wide receiver screen from Johnson to McCoy, broken up by Harmon.
Matter of fact, college has Clemson, Florida State tomorrow night.
That's a big game. That's an office pool bet game. I'm in third, by the way, in the office pool. We pick 10 games a week. All the Prairieland games. Pick a random middle line. We pick just for bragging rights. And we pick one ghost college football game. 2nd and 10 from the 41. Johnson in the shotgun. Puts Hardesty in motion. Gives it to Hardesty. Hardesty around the left end. Got open room. Breaks the tackle. Gets out. into the secondary for Farmington. Picks up about 6, where he's brought down by McKay Skaggs, amongst others, for the Farmers. Boggs and Tran in as well.
I saw a flag over there, but I think it was the yellow shoes.
Yeah, several of the Farmers have half their shoes are yellow.
Purple and gold.
That was Hardesty on the carry. They're going to give him 7, brings up third and a long 3 here. 6:36 left to go in the third quarter. Farmington 20, Lewistown 14. Lewistown with the ball, 3rd and 4 from the 38. A big third down conversion coming up for the Indians.
You know, I bet if he was allowed to play 2 sports in the fall, Colton Johnson would be a cross country runner as much run as he does from the sideline to huddle.
Out of the shotgun is Johnson. Takes the snap, rolls to his left, found a man open. That's McCoy, and McCoy dropped it. That ball hit McCoy in the numbers, and he dropped it. That's a pass that's got to be completed. Wow. How is that one dropped? Now they got to punt to the Indians. 4th and 4 from the 38. Coach Winkler going to tell the defense boys, let's step up and make a stop. 2 guys back for the Farmers, Welker and Bologna. It's interesting seeing the quarterback drop back deep. He's not traditional quarterback size. 6'3", 225. In pads, he's probably 240. High end-over-end kick, short, right at the Lewistown sideline. Takes a decent Lewistown bounce. He's 32 yards on the kick. Farmington Farmers going to take over. 1st and 10 from their Lewistown 32. No, excuse me, from their own 32.
Mike Myers was the winner of the 50-50 draw.
Mike Myers.
Cut out of October.
Yeah. Congratulations, Mr. Myers. 5:58 left to go here in the third quarter. Farmington with the ball and the lead. They lead 20-14. 1st and 10 from their own 32. They're going to come out in their traditional set. Double tight, double wing. McKay Skaggs about 1.5 yards behind Welker. Welker gets up under center. All the linemen go down simultaneously. They take the handoff to Skaggs, give it to Bologna. Bologna hit by Cruzan at the line of scrimmage. Cruzan able to hold him until the rest of his defense can get there. Going to give him 2 on the carry.
Bologna on the carry. Tackle by 32, Brian Cruzan. The number 10.
Good open field tackle there from Cruzan. Hardesty came in to finish it off. 2nd and 8 now for the Farmers. 5:30 left to go in the third quarter. Welker getting the play. No huddle here. Welker going to call the play at the line of scrimmage. Double tight, double wing. Put everybody inside of a shoebox here for the Farmers. That's Bologna in motion. They give it to Bologna. The toss around the right end. Bologna slips, able to keep his balance. He breaks a couple tackles, gets out enough for a first down and a few more. Give Bologna 10 on the carry. First down, Farmers. How to keep the chain moving, clock going. That's what the Farmers want here.
Tackle by number 85.
You know, as far as an offense, it's very similar to like the way Oregon runs it. It's all hand signals, and Welker's not really even calling anything at the line of scrimmage.
No, the offense sees it. Ball just short of midfield at the 49. Same play. They take the handoff to Bologna this time. They give it to Skaggs. Skaggs,
he tried to dump truck Ethan Seaver, and it wasn't happening.
Not that time. No gain for Skaggs there. Weaver said no, sir. Actually going to mark it about a football yard length of a loss there. 2nd and a long 10. Ball's at the 44, not the 49 as I referenced last play. 4:32 to go. Farmington with a 6-point advantage here. Double tight, double wing. No one in motion. They give it to Jepson around the left side. Jepson breaks the tackle, able to pick up positive yardage. Gets out to almost midfield, brought down by Cruzan after a gain of 4.
Starting to go back to tackling the ball again rather than ball carrier.
Yeah, that's allowing these Farmington running backs who don't go down on first contact to pick up extra yardage. And I'm Coach Winkler and Coach Benny down there. I'm telling the Lewistown defenders, hit low and just take them down. 3rd and 6 here. Crucial both ways. Take it to Skaggs, give it to Jepson. Jepson enough with the first down as he runs over. That's McCoy at the free safety position. Runs over McCoy and is able to pick up enough for a first down. Give Jepson 9 on the carry. McCoy got run over and was able to hold on long enough to bring down Jepson. First and 10 for the Farmers as they continue to march downfield. This is an impressive drive so far for the Farmers. Started all the way back at the 30-yard line as they continue to move here. First and 10 from the Lewistown 41. Clock continues to roll, 3.5. Skaggs up the middle. I thought Jepson had it for a second there. These young men from Farmington, the running backs and Welker, they carry out their fakes. Skaggs had to carry there. Picked up 5 up the middle before Duchesne was able to bring him down. Skaggs is just stockpiling yards. He's at 90 now on the evening. He's a workhorse. They fake it to Skaggs this time, give it to Jepson. Jepson able to carry a few Lewistown defenders. Got enough for a first down. Going to pick up 7 on the play is Jepson.
McCoy. Ended up bringing him down for the Indians. You know, I watched that play, that previous play, and Jepson carried out his fake to about 13 yards into the Lewistown secondary, and they came right back and gave him the ball in the exact same play from before.
Got a scoring update at halftime in the Canton game. We'll give that to you at the conclusion of this play. First and 10 from the 29 for the Farmers. Bologna in motion. They give it to him around the right side. They fake it to Skaggs, give it to Bologna. Bologna able to pick up about 5. In-game scoreboard update brought to you by Oak Hines Funeral Homes in Canton, Elmwood. Oak Hines is committed to giving you the highest level of service at your time of need. Canton 28, Morton 14 at half. Second and 5 here. 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. They give it to Jepson. Jepson around the left side, able to get out close to the first down marker. Farmington just showing their will now. I mean, they're just 5, 6, 7 yards at a pop here as Jepson and Bologna and Skaggs. Some confusion on the chain gang. Not sure if it's first down or not. No, they're going to measure it. 2:34 left to go here in the action in the third quarter. Farmington with a 20-14 lead over the Indians. This is week 8. Lewistown comes into tonight at 4-3, 4-1 in the conference. Farmington comes in at 6-1, 4-1 in the conference. Farmington has already clinched the playoff spot and are jockeying to get to a 1 seed. Are the Farmers. Lewistown at 4-3, trying to win these last 2 weeks desperately to get into the playoffs. 5 wins traditionally get you in. Some teams get left out, though. So this would be an impressive win on the resume for the Indians if they could win out. Third and short. After the chain gang came out, the official marking calls it about a foot short. Look for Welker to give it to Skaggs. Skaggs up the middle. Rugby skirmish. Going to be right at the chain again.
I think he got it this time.
You got a better angle standing a few feet to my left. Give it to Skaggs, and they give him a first down. Bring up a fresh set of downs for the Farmers. First and 10 from the Lewistown 18. They're in the red zone. 2:21 left to go. Farmington with a 6-point lead. They fake the Skaggs, give it to Jepson. Jepson follows Skaggs up the middle. Jepson able to pick up 4 or 5.
Literally followed him. They pretty much tackled both of them.
Yeah. Well, the odds are if you tackle Skaggs, you got a 50-50 chance of him having the ball. If not, you hope one of the other defenders gets him. Jepson picks up 5, tackled by Duchesne. Second and 5 from the 14. Jepson in motion. They pitch it to Skaggs. That's an interesting play there. I like that. Jepson went in motion as the snap was given to Welker. Skaggs went in motion with him. And they tossed it to Skaggs. That toss could have went to either player, and they give it to the up man Skaggs. Skaggs able to pick up about 3. 3rd and 2 from the 10. They take it to Skaggs, give it to Jepson. Jepson not shy there, and he runs into Cruzan. He tried to run Cruzan over, not able to. Cruzan stands him up, brings him down. After he picks up enough yardage for a first down, going to bring up 1st and goal. Jepson with a 5-yard carry. Farmington sniffing out the end zone here. Going to be 1st and goal. Ball is at the 5. 1:12 left to go here in the third quarter. The Indians looking to make a defensive stand here. Walker fakes it to McKay Skaggs, keeps it himself, dives forward. Going to be short of the end zone. Good tackle there by Duchesne and Weaver. There is an Indian down. You can see his teammate putting his leg away.
Tackled by Justin Johnson, Brian Cruzan.
We're going to have an injury timeout here, folks. We will take a timeout back in 30 seconds on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, comprehensive care when it's needed most. By CD Country 107.9, your new home in the country. Rocket Tap, located in Lewistown. Check out our Facebook page for daily specials. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Dempster Insurance Agency, located on East Fort Street in Farmington. Spoon River Home Health, and by Quality Disposal and Quality Roll-Off. By the Lewistown Booster Club. Go Indians! By Modern Health Fitness Center, located on East Chestnut Street on the east side of Canton. By Spoon River Hearing Services, located inside the Graham Medical Building. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
And welcome back to CD Country 107.9, Week 8 Prairie Land Conference action. Farmington Farmers on the road down here to Lewistown Indians, where we are live. Nathan Duchesne, the young man that was injured, looked like cramps, as Justin was just telling me off the break there. He was able to jog off the field after getting up several minutes after he went down. Nice to see Duchesne. They're going to get him rehydrated and hopefully back on the field. 52 seconds and counting. Second and goal from the 3 for the Farmers. Walker gets the troops up to the line of scrimmage, takes a snap, gives it to Jepson. Jepson around the left side, runs right through the arm tackle, Cruzan, and into the end zone for a Farmington Farmer touchdown. Jake Jepson, 3-yard touchdown run. That young man did everything on this drive.
Golden Farmington Farmer touchdown.
Very impressive long drive there, 70 yards, capped off by a 3-yard touchdown run from Jepson. That was his 6th carry of the drive, 28 yards on the drive for him. Helped out by Skaggs as well. Very impressive drive for the Farmers as they now lead 26-14. 43 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Farmington going for 2. Welker under center. Same play they just ran to get into the end zone. Jepson stops short. 2-point conversion.
Dustin Ferguson.
No good. Justin just told you. Dustin Ferguson in on the stop. Big 2-point conversion stop there for the Indians. 26-14. Farmington with the lead now, up by 12. 42 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By State Farm Insurance, your local agents Chuck Taylor, Tom Conklin, Brian Yonts, and D. Clark. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By AM 1560 WBYS and simulcast at 93.7 FM. By Truman Residential Cleaning, Commercial Cleaning, everything we touch turns to clean. By Ipava State Bank, with locations in Astoria, Ipava, Lewistown, and Canton. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
CD Country 107.9, very long, impressive drive there from the Farmington Farmers. here in Lewistown, 70 yards, capped off by a Jepson 3-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, that's kind of exactly what Farmington needs there, because if you look just outside our window here, this Lewiston crowd is quiet.
And it is about 1/10 the size it was in the first half.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of the parents that were here for band and cheerleaders and senior night have left. And, well, Farmington now 26-14 lead over the Farmers. So all got a whole quarter left to play. We got 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. That was kind of an onside kick there. Ball bounces multitude of directions from the kick.
Number 15, I believe.
That ball was kicked from midfield, got all the way to the left hash, took two crazy bounces to the right, ended up at the right hash, where it was recovered by Ethan Rice from the Lewistown Indians. That was an 11-yard kick when it was all said and done. Lewistown's going to take over with their best field position of the night at the 49-yard line. First and 10, this is the field position the Lewistown Indians needed to get back into the game here. They trail by only 12, so it's manageable here. Touchdown here on this drive and a stop, and they're right back in it. 41.7 left to go. Johnson sprint to the right, gives it to Cruzan. Cruzan stopped for a loss. Thrown out of bounds by Bologna, literally. Cruzan has just struggled mightily to get going this evening.
You give credit to Farmington. They are definitely keying on him and not allowing him to get to the boundary or anything.
They're going to give it a loss of 1 on the play. Johnson gets the troops back into the huddle. 2nd and 11 from the 48. McCoy down here by himself in front of us, trips to the top side of the formation. Johnson in the shotgun. He's got Cruzan back there with him. Shotgun to Johnson. Gets it on the laces out to the left side. Good open field tackle there.
Alec Higgs.
Pass was completed to Parrish, I believe. We have an injured Indian across the field. Parrish, the young man who caught the pass, is down on the sideline right in front of the Farmington bench. Higgs brought him down. Good clean tackle from Higgs. That was a 1-yard completion there. We have 22 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds on CD Country 107.9.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to...
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, comprehensive care when it's needed most. By CD Country 107.9, your new home in the country. Rocket Tap, located in Lewistown. Check out our Facebook page for daily specials. The Kleberg-Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Dempster Insurance Agency, located on East Fort Street in Farmington. Spoon River Home Health, and by Quality Disposal and Quality Roll-Off. By the Lewistown Booster Club. Go Indians! By Modern Health Fitness Center, located on East Chestnut Street on the east side of Canton. By Spoon River Hearing Services, located inside the Graham Medical Building. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
And we're back here in Lewistown on CD Country 107.9. We're in an injury timeout. Stephen Parrish across the field for the Lewistown Indians is down right at midfield. Pass was completed from Johnson to Parrish. Parrish got tackled. A good open field tackle there from Alex Higgs. And they wet turf as Higgs brought Parrish down. They slid all the way into the Farmington sideline, where Parrish is being tended to by Farmington coaches, along with the whole Lewiston staff is over there as well. They tried to get Parrish up, and he went right back down.
I mentioned it over break. It's scary how fast the Farmington coaches were over top of him. I don't know if he got knocked out or what, but they started to pick him up there and then immediately put him right back down. So
now an assistant coach over here on the Lewistown sideline is taking the golf cart across the field. So we hope the young man, Parrish, is okay. Parrish is number 9. He is a junior, stands in at 5'8", 150. Valuable receiver here for Lewistown Indians. They're taking the golf cart all the way across the field to get him. The training staff tried to stand him up, and when they stood him up, he went right back down. He didn't have balance, and
either balance or
hopefully he just got
leg injury.
Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him, and he's trying to catch his breath and regain some balance and composure here. We hope it's nothing serious. We do have 22 seconds left to go here in the third quarter of play. Farmington is up 26-14. They're getting Parrish up now. You're Lewistown here. This is a drive now where you gotta regain composure, gotta get back to it quickly. They have a 3rd and 9 coming up. Parrish is in the cart now, coming back over here towards his sideline. Oh, we just had a fan go down in front of us, too. That didn't hurt, he says. Good to see Parrish come off the field with one of the assistant coaches. He's taking his helmet off. He looks kind of got a smile out of him there. He's back over here on his own sideline now, is Parrish. We'll try and get you an update from upstairs as soon as we get one. He got out of the cart. He's walking to the bench now, grabbing for a water bottle. So we hope we just got the wind knocked out of him, and he just wasn't quite ready to get up and get back in. So
we already saw one member of the Indians cramp up. I wonder if that's not the same. They could have tried to get him up, and he just immediately cramped back up. So
he's reaching for the left calf and hamstring area when he set his helmet down. So tentatively looks to be okay. Nothing serious. He's on the sideline now. Is Parrish. Lewistown back up to the line of scrimmage. Johnson in the shotgun. Rolls out to his right. Finds an open man. McCoy looks to have enough. So that's a first down. Lewistown 10-yard completion there. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. 10-yard completion from Johnson to McCoy. Back in 1 minute to start the fourth quarter on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By State Farm Insurance, your local agents Chuck Taylor, Tom Conklin, Brian Yonts, and D. Clark. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By AM 1560 WBYS and simulcast at 93.7 FM. By Truman Residential Cleaning, Commercial Cleaning, everything we touch turns to clean. By Ipava State Bank, with locations in Astoria, Ipava, Lewistown, and Canton. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
Welcome back to CD Country 107.9, Week 8 Prairie Land Conference matchup. This is a cross-division rivalry, a black versus blue division. Lewistown hosting the Farmington Farmers. Lewistown with 1 quarter left to play here, trying to eke out win number 5 and guarantee themselves the playoff spot. Lewistown needs to win one of the last 2, if not both of the last 2 weeks here to get in. Farmington at 6-1, already clinched. Lewistown with the ball. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line as we start the fourth quarter. Johnson in the shotgun, hands it to Cruzan. Cruzan around the left side, and I'm sorry, that's Hardesty. Hardesty breaks several tackles, has enough for a first down as he's hit late on the ground. Brady Hardesty around the left side was able to pick up 17 on the play. First down, Lewistown. Higgs again in on the stop. First down and 10 now. Ball is spotted at the 20-21. So officially that will give Hardesty 20 on that last carry, not 17. All the way down at the opposite end of the field, that away from us. Poston split up left by himself. Trips to the right. Johnson in the shotgun. Hands up to Cruzan, who is back next to him. Cruzan goes to cut. He had daylight. He cut and slipped. This is a dry field. Cruzan might have taken that in the house.
You know, we mentioned that in the pregame about this field and how well the conditions were going to make a difference. And when this rain starts to come down harder now, I think we're going to see it go away.
No, we aren't. I think you're right. That front coming up from the southwest into Missouri, I think, is here for a little while. Cruzan able to pick up 2 before he slipped and fell, trying to make a cut back into the middle of the field. 2nd and 8, 11 minutes left to go here in regulation. Farmington 26, Lewistown 14. It is senior night in Lewistown. Johnson in the shotgun takes the snap, hands it to Cruzan. Cruzan going nowhere fast. Some extracurricular play going on afterwards between Skaggs and number 77, Dakota Thomas. It's going to be a 3-yard loss there from Cruzan.
Number 14, Kyle Harmon. And number 56.
Duchesne went back in there for a play and
Came right back out. I saw that.
Trying to battle through those cramps.
Parrish is back up on the sideline now with the team. That's a good sign. So thankfully not a crazy serious injury there. He's stretching his calves out. You can see Parrish up on his tiptoes. Lewistown coming to the line of scrimmage. Posting one-on-one coverage on the left side, on the left wide receiver position here. Johnson in the shotgun. 2 receivers right. Man in the slot is Hardesty. He's got Cruzan back there with him. Poston one-on-one, back to the pylon. Poston coming back to the ball. And it falls incomplete into the end zone. Johnson underthrew him a little bit. Ended up being into double coverage. That's going to bring up 4th down and 11 for the Indians. This is the biggest down of the game so far for the Indians. 9:58 left to go in regulation. 26-14, Farmington with the lead. 4th and 11 from the 23 for the Indians. Rain falling harder now.
You said that this is pretty much the play of the game for the Indians right here.
They've got to get through. Or they've got to draw a penalty. They've got to do something. Farmington drops back 8 guys into kind of a prevent defense here. Slot pass out to the right. Halfback pass down to the end zone. Hardesty throws the pass after he catches it from the slot. Intercepted by McKay Skaggs at the goal line. Skaggs runs it back out to about the 22, 23-yard line, the original line of scrimmage. Coach Winkler drew up the halfback pass. Johnson was in the shotgun. Ran a bubble screen to Hardesty. Hardesty with the wet ball tried to throw it to McCoy, who was open in the end zone. Underthrew McCoy several yards, and McKay Skaggs was right there waiting. Skaggs runs it back out to the 20-yard line where Farmington will take over on down.
You know, unfortunately, in a dry scenario, that play might work, but Hardesty has gloves on, and when those things get wet,
they're a pain.
It's like ice.
And his hands are cold, and he probably hasn't thrown at all. Tough play there. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Farmers. Skaggs gets the handoff around the left side, runs through several people, carries a pack of Indians all the way out to the 30, where he's close to the first down marker. Rain is coming down hard now.
Pretty obvious. I think we know what Farmington's going to do now. It's whether or not Lewistown steps up and makes a stop or gets the ball.
Lewistown's going to have to force a turnover here. They're going to have to force a fumble. They're going to have to force a turnover somehow or stop the Farmers before this clock winds down. 9.5 to go. 2nd and 1. Give Skaggs 9 on that last carry.
If Farmington even gets half what they got the last drive, this game's over.
Yeah, because the clock's going to continue to run. Take it to Skaggs, give it to Jepson. Jepson goes nowhere. He's going to be stopped short of the first down.
You know, we saw it at the end of the game last week, and it's starting to get a little chippy out there.
So that was Bologna. Jepson not in. It's Bologna and Elam in the backfield now, along with 14, Kyle Harmon.
And, of course, Skaggs and Walker.
Yeah, 2 key components.
I think that kind of goes without saying.
Yeah. So Bologna and Elam in now. Skaggs the deep back. They give it to
Skaggs.
I don't think that's Skaggs. I think that's Kyle Harmon.
Bologna's here. Elam's there.
That wasn't Skaggs. Skaggs doesn't have sleeves on.
Skaggs was on the sideline.
Yeah, I was going to say that wasn't him. That was number 39, who we referenced early in the first half, Cody Martinez. He stopped short. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, then I take back that it goes without saying.
Yeah.
Coach Martin gives Skaggs a little bit of a breather there.
You're Coach Martin. You can't go for it here, can you? Ball's at the 29-yard line, 4th and about a yard and a half. Asking for a measurement now is Coach Martin.
Well, I mean,
I wouldn't.
You got 4th and 1. It's depending on how far it is here. He asks for a measurement.
Yeah,
he wants to see it.
I don't think you can go for it regardless. That's a full yard. You can't. If I'm Coach Martin, you punt it. You can't go for it here because if you don't, you give Lewistown a 29-yard field. He's going to go for it.
6'3", 225 QB.
No, he's going to punt. Well, yep, he's going to punt. I think that's the right decision for Coach Martin. Yeah.
Hard count here.
Yeah, they did draw Lewistown offsides once. Snap is back to Skaggs. They are going to punt. Skaggs, nice, high, spiraling kick. Kicks it over all the return men from the Indians. It goes out of bounds. Ball went out of bounds. Let's see here. The official walked all the way down to the 30 to where it landed. The ref actually stops now at the 40, just shy of the 40. 31-yard punt for Skaggs. 8:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Great stop there from the Lewistown Indian defense. They stopped the Farmers. The rain is coming down harder than it's been all evening now. It's getting colder, too. We're in the press box, and I'm still kind of chilly. We're dressed for winter.
Oh, yeah.
I feel bad for Mark. And Mixler Video Productions is here with us. He's up on top of the booth. Enduring the elements. He is out in the elements. 8:08 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Johnson drops back, has an open man posting it right through Poston's hands. Went from his hands to his face mask to his chest, all the way down to the ground. That pass was out towards the marker. Johnson comes over here to Coach Winkler and just says, "What do I have to do?" Comes over, shrugs his shoulders.
He's actually on the sideline. He's not even on the field.
Yeah, Coach Winkler about 2 yards off the sideline here. He better hurry.
Just now getting into the huddle.
They may not get this play off.
It broke it quick.
I don't think they get this play off unless it's a real quick snap. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Oh, they are going to get it off. Back judge not counting. Johnson fakes a snap, or gets the snap, fakes it to Cruzan. Actually, Cruzan kept it.
They're going to call a hold, I believe, on Lewistown. However, I believe that was the Farmington player that actually pulled the Lewistown player down on top of him.
That snap was over Johnson's head. He leapt up, caught the snap, handed it for Cruzan. Cruzan ran backwards 6 or 7 yards, where he's forced out of bounds right in front of the Lewistown sideline. That insult to injury, there is a holding call against the Indians, as Justin just told you.
I'm not sure I agree with it, but...
No, I don't either. Now, here's the interesting thing. Are they going to say it's after the play? Because they're marking it off.
No, because where they were located, it was in the backfield.
Well,
So spot foul 10 yards.
Okay. It's just ironic. It's 10 yards from where
it happened.
From where
yards deep in the backfield.
From where Cruzan was taken out of bounds, but it's a spot foul. 2nd and 26 from the 23 for the Indians. We saw them last week on 1st and 49 score, or
third, 38.
Yeah, 3rd and infinity, and they scored the 62-yard touchdown pass. Johnson in the shotgun gets a pass out to the right side, completes it, another flag. What does that official on that sideline see? He's the only one throwing them.
I might got a raindrop in his eye. I don't know.
Lewistown ran a bubble screen to the right side from Johnson to Hardesty. Jepson ran him out of bounds.
Probably going to call on number 15 over there.
There is another flag, though.
He's the only person even close over there, and didn't look like he was anywhere near anybody.
Another holding penalty against the Lewistown Indians. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
Hey, we saw them do this last week.
They did. This is how they started the second half, did the Indians. Their score was a little different there, though.
Oh, yeah. That's what used to it.
Folks, I'm not kidding when I say this. It is 2nd and 35 from the 14-yard line. 7:29 left to go here in regulation in Lewistown. We're in Week 8, Prairie Land Conference matchup between Farmington and Lewistown. Farmington 26, Lewistown 14. Second and a long mile. Johnson rolls out to his left, has an open man. Poston able to haul it in. Nice pass and catch there. Johnson rolling out to his left in trouble, finds Poston sliding into the sideline. Good catch there from Poston.
He's about 10.
Out of bounds, number 9, Alec Higgs.
Alec Higgs in on the coverage.
So here's much more manageable 3rd and 25.
Yeah. They did it last week.
Yeah.
They did it on the draw.
It was 3rd 38.
Yeah, they did it on a draw.
It's a cakewalk.
Poston gets 9 of that back. 3rd and 25 from the 24. 7:21 left to go here in regulation. Lewistown needs a first down and it needs to keep the drive alive. Tall tasket order here. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes a snap, bad snap to his right. Fakes one pass, looks down the right sideline. Oh, he's got McCoy. He underthrows McCoy. Is that intercepted? Yes, it was. Interception. Johnson faked the pass. He pump faked. He tried to get it to McCoy. Throwing into the wind. You can see the pylons or the flags on top of the goalpost. Johnson was throwing straight into the teeth of the wind and the rain, and he just underthrows McCoy, and that pass is picked off by Jepson.
Again, going back to dry night, that's a touchdown.
McCoy had everybody beat. He had to come back to the ball, and he just couldn't do it. Farmington going to take over 1st and 10 from the 47. Right out at midfield. 7:20 left to go. Man in motion is Bologna. They fake it to Bologna, give it to Skaggs. Skaggs is going to lose a couple there.
Now again, just his last possession, we know where it's going.
Right up the middle.
They can step up and make the stop.
7 minutes left to go here in regulation on CD Country 107.9. Farmington is on the road here in Lewistown. Jason Rockwell, Justin Nelson, M. Bickler Video Production here as well. Out in the elements videotaping this. 6:50 in counting. Welker gets the ball to Bologna. Bologna was in motion. He got back into positive yardage here, brings up a manageable 3rd down. Late flag coming in from the back judge. Not sure what this flag is.
Knocked out of bounds, number 82, Jacob Poston.
I think he called it on Lewistown or something.
We'll see what the call is here. The referee's going back to the Farmington huddle to see what they want to do.
Sideline warning. Sideline warning on Lewistown. They must have
Coaches, there's somebody out on the sideline. Yep.
Well, there's that kind of a 2-yard buffer you're supposed to keep between the sideline and the bench area. You know, even back when we were in school, we used to violate that all the time. You'd creep up there, want to see the play. And
yeah, or you get down past the 30, some to the 27, 28 on the sideline. And
usually about where you get your knees taken out on a play to the sideline.
3rd down and 8 for the Farmers. They're in the Lewistown territory at the 49. Lewistown, 7 guys on the line of scrimmage. Uh-oh. The one official who hasn't paid much attention tonight threw the flag.
Or was it a beanbag?
Yeah, first play of the game, he throws a beanbag. That's exactly what he did. False start on the offense. That goes 5 yards back against the Farmers. Going to bring up 3rd and a lot longer 13 now. Or 3rd and a lot longer. 3rd and 13. Ball is back across midfield in the Farmington territory at 46. Farmington needs to get to the Lewistown 42 for a first down here. Coach Martin content just to run some clock off here. If they don't get it, waste their whole clock and then punt again. Welker under center. All the linemen go down at once. Elam in motion. They give it to Elam. Elam around the left end gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. And we got 4th and 10 now.
Number 45.
Elam with just his second carry of the game.
Number 58, Nathan Duchesne.
Wanya and Cruzan have a little bit of extracurricular activity going on.
About 10 yards away from the play, too.
Kind of looks like a WWE hip toss there.
Well,
Lewistown got the stop.
That's 2 stops in a row. Skaggs back deep to punt. Going to punt with the wind and the rain in his back. Going to be a tough punt to catch for these Lewistown deep backs. That's McCoy and Hardesty. Good snap. Kick is off clean. High spiraling kick. Caught cleanly. That's Hardesty. Hardesty gets all the way back out to the 42, 43-yard line. Oh, nice. Nice run there from Hardesty.
A net of 8 yards.
Yeah, I was doing the math in my head. A net of 8 after a punt of 38. 30-yard return from Hardesty. Good return there for the Indians. Good field position, too. 5:09 left to go here in regulation. Lewistown trailing 26-14 to the Farmington Farmers.
You know, if you're Farmington, you keep at it. Keep the way you've been doing. If you're Lewistown, you got to do something different.
You got to take a chance.
Yep.
I mean, it's getting late now. Johnson in the shotgun. Gets the snap up by the face mask. Hands it off to Cruzan. Cruzan brought down immediately in the backfield by Skaggs. Cruzan has just struggled mightily to get going tonight. That's
we keep saying, Cruzan's struggling, but
his offensive line is struggling for him.
And the way it looks, Skaggs is almost a spy in the defense solely on him, because every time he's been stopped in the backfield, just about it's been McKay Skaggs.
Well, Coach Winkler wants to take a timeout and talk to the troops. We, too, will take a timeout. Back in 1 minute on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, comprehensive care when it's needed most. By CD Country 107.9, your new home in the country. Rocket Tap, located in Lewistown. Check out our Facebook page for daily specials. The Kleberg-Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Dempster Insurance Agency, located on East Fort Street in Farmington. Spoon River Home Health, and by Quality Disposal and Quality Roll-Off. By the Lewistown Booster Club. Go Indians! By Modern Health Fitness Center, located on East Chestnut Street on the east side of Canton. By Spoon River Hearing Services, located inside the Graham Medical Building. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
And back right into the action. Johnson rolls out to his right side, finds an open man. That is McCoy. McCoy with a 7-yard completion. Back here on CD Country 107.9. 4:30 left to go here in regulation. Timeout ran a little longer than we anticipated. 3rd and 9 now for the Indians as they find themselves trailing 26-14. Rain is coming down very hard. Steadily. Cheerleaders down in front of us are not liking it. They're doing jumping jacks. They're shaking their hands. They're doing anything they can right now to stay warm. 3rd and 9 for the Lewistown Indians. 4 minutes left to go here in regulation. Ball's at the 44-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun where he's been most of the game. Johnson gets the snap, rolls out to his left, had Hardesty open, didn't have a grip, finds Hardesty now set as he settles down in the flat. Hardesty fumbles. Recovered by Farmington.
Number 74.
Jepson hit Hardesty so hard in the open field. Jepson just came up and labeled Hardesty. As Hardesty turned around in the open field, Jepson put his hat on the ball, recovered by Joseph, number 74. That would have been a first down. Hardesty had enough yardage for a first down, and he just got drilled.
Yes.
Speaking of big hits, that could be our big hit of the game again. We've had 3 of them tonight, brought to you by Fairview Quick Stop and Regina's Pizzeria. Route 97 in Fairview. Stop in for a grab-and-go sandwich or a frozen Regina's Pizza to bake it home. Farmington takes over at midfield. 1st and 10 from the 50. 3:44 left to go. They give it to Jepson, who just caused a fumble. Jepson running over Joseph, who recovered his own man. Jepson running hard, picks up 11, enough for a Farmer first down. Hasn't been a pretty game for the Farmers, but it looks like they're going to prevail tonight with the win. 26-14, 3:35 left to go and counting. First down there on the 11-yard run from Jepson, who just forced the fumble. Man, did he hit hard as he hard.
This has been a very hard-hitting, close game, and unfortunately for Lewistown, the score's not indicative of how close this game is.
No, this game
mistakes and
feels like a
little bit.
Feels like a field goal game. It feels like a 3-point difference, but Farmington with a 12-point advantage. Looking to add on to it. 1st and 10, ball's at the 39. Welker gives it to Bologna. Bologna around the right side, breaks a couple tackles before he is wrestled down by Poston.
And he just about lost that. He had to re-grip that ball and started to come loose.
Poston had a hand up close to the face mask. Lucky he didn't get called for 15 more yards there. Bologna picks up 3, going to bring up 2nd and 7 now. 2:15 counting left to go here in regulation. Coach Winkler saving his timeouts, hoping the troops get a stop here. Save him for the last drive or two if he can get them. Welker slowly jogging back out to the huddle, trying to take as much time as he can for the Farmers as they lead 26-14. 2:30 left to go here in regulation. 2nd and 7 from the Lewistown 37. Farmington spreads the formation out a little wider than normal. Wishbone. Play is blown dead. Who has the ball? All three running backs were faked, and they all were ducked over like this. And I'm showing you up here like everybody can see it, but all three running backs had their hands over the ball like they were going to get it, and they all rolled over and they dropped down to like a squat position, and they take off with it. They're so hard to see. They get down so low, these Farmington Farmer running backs do, behind their offensive linemen. That's why they're picking up 5, 6, 7 yards a pop before they're brought down.
Well, the fact that their jerseys match the color of the ball now because they're wet, muddy.
Yeah. Wishbone formation for the Farmers. 2nd and 12 now. Jepson with it around the left side. Jepson not going to go anywhere. They're going to give him 1 after forward progress is all. Jepson now flirting with the 100-yard total for the evening. Skaggs as well. We'll get you some official numbers here in the post-game show. Stay tuned for that, which will be brought to you by Spoon River Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, providing power to all of their customers in Fulton, Knox, McDonough, Schuyler, and Peoria counties. Couple substitutions now. Elam exits. 1:18 left to go. Clock continues to run here in the fourth quarter. Nothing the Lewistown Indians can do right now. 3rd and 11 from the 40. Lewistown needs a big stop here as the clock continues to run. They give it to Skaggs, and he is not coming down easily. Skaggs picks up 8.
Bring up a 4th down. I see we're too little too late.
I don't know that it matters. Coach Winkler looks like he's just going to ride this one out. Farmington can almost run the clock completely out here.
It being senior night here in Lewistown, I want to give a quick shout-out to Tyler Spotlow. Young man got hurt first week of the season.
He's down in front of his
entire senior year. Most guys could have went on and done something else being their senior year knowing they couldn't play, but he stuck it out and cheered on his teammates.
Ashley picked this game right. There's Skaggs around the left side. Skaggs breaks a couple tackles. He's not going to go down still. Skaggs picks up enough for the first down. That's going to move the chains. That's going to wrap it up, folks. 26-14, going to be your final. Farmington with their 2nd consecutive road win. Farmington going to improve to 7-1. An impressive win here on the road again for the Farmers. Lewistown Indians are going to fall to 4-4 and put themselves in a must-win situation in Week 9 to get into the playoffs. Farmington, again, has already clinched Farmington moves on to 7-1 now. Farmington planning to get to 8-1 next week, trying to get to a 1 seed. Teams are going to line up at midfield, shake hands. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back for the post-game show brought to you by Spoon River Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, providing power to all of their customers in Fulton, Knox, McDonough, Schuyler, and Peoria counties. Back in 2 minutes on CD Country 107.9.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By State Farm Insurance, your local agents Chuck Taylor, Tom Conklin, Brian Yonts, and D. Clark. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. The Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By AM 1560 WBYS and simulcast at 93.7 FM. By Truman Residential Cleaning, Commercial Cleaning. Everything we touch turns to clean. By Ipava State Bank, with locations in Astoria, Ipava, Lewistown, and Canton. By Wesley United Methodist Church, to know Christ and to make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. If you're looking at getting married, give us a call.
And welcome back to CD Country 107.9. Your final this evening, 26-14. Farmington comes into Lewistown and wins, I don't want to say in impressive fashion, but they came on the road and they did what they needed to do to get out with a victory. Again, you're tuned into the post-game show brought to you by Spoon River Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, providing power to all of their customers in Fulton, Knox, McDonough, Schuyler, and Peoria counties. We're going to give you some stats here real quick from the game. Very impressive for the Farmington Farmers. They are led by quarterback Noah Welker, McKay Skaggs, and Jake Jepson this evening. Skaggs led the way. He finished with 104 yards, 2 touchdowns. These are unofficial stats. 104 and 2 touchdowns on the evening. Jepson needed 1 more yard. 99 and a touchdown for Jepson. He only had 27 in the first half, though, so he was crucial to them getting going in the second half was Jepson. And then Bologna finished it up with 77 yards on the ground and a touchdown. And Welker finished with 53. So you can see a very impressive rushing attack for the Farmington Farmers. They finished with roughly 325 yards on the ground. I don't believe they completed a pass.
I don't believe they did as well.
So a very, very dominating running game for the Farmers, as we've seen most of the year. 5, 6, 7 yards a pop from any of the backs they decided to give the ball to. And they did enough on defense with the 2 interceptions, and they recovered the fumble late. Jepson hit Hardesty hard and was recovered by Joseph. So for the Lewistown Indians in defeat, they are led by Colton Johnson, 196 yards through the air, 1 touchdown. He did have the 2 interceptions, though. Cruzan struggled tonight, as most of the running game did for the Lewistown Indians. Cruzan finished tonight with 5 yards. That's 129 last week, 270-ish the week before. That's a tough pill to swallow. Hardesty finished with 36 through the air. McCoy finished with 22. Poston with 118 and a touchdown. Good game from Poston. He did have the long touchdown pass, 59 yards, touchdown reception rather. And then Parrish finished with 8 yards. You're tuned in here to the postgame show brought to you by Spoon River Electric Cooperative, providing power to all of their customers in Fulton, Knox, McDonough, Schuyler, and Peoria counties. A final in the Prairie Land right now. Game just went final. A-Town at Havana. A-Town won in convincing fashion, 46-8. Canton score, as far as we know, still 28-14 midway through the third quarter. That's the most recent update we have. The Cardinals 4-0 in the top of the fourth. That was about 20 minutes ago. So those are most of our scores, our current scores that we have sent to us through the area. Lewistown falls to 4-4. Farmington moves on to 7-1. Any final thoughts, Justin?
Well, you mentioned it. Farmington came in here and did what they needed to do. It wasn't very pretty, but this time of year, going into the playoffs,
a win's a win.
A win's a win, and this is for seeding. So, congratulations to them on a big win. Tough loss for Lewistown on senior night. It was a hard-fought battle.
Yes, it was. The Lewistown Indians now have to win in Week 9. Go ahead.
Just real quick before we leave here, I want to give a quick shout-out to my niece. She just found out she made the junior high cheerleading squad. So
good for
congratulations to McKenna.
Congratulations to her. Again, our final, 26-14, Farmington with the win. Farmington moves their record to 7-1. Lewistown falls to 4-4. Lewistown must win Week 9. For everybody involved, Brian Wingo, Dan Amel back at the studio, Justin Nelson, M. Bixler Video Productions, who was out in the elements through the rain. We thank you for tuning in to Prairie Land Conference football action here in Week 8 on CD Country 107.9. Thanks, everybody. Be safe and have a good night.